The following program is rated parental guidance. It may contain scenes depicting geekery, toys, photography, toy photography, photography geeks, dad jokes, dad bods, and bad words. The presence of an adult is highly recommended. Not.
From the basement of Adonis Bar in Quezon City, this is GeeksClicks with your host, Chris Lina. And special guest, GeeksClicks.
Hi, hello, mabuhay. This is Chris Lina, and welcome to GeeksClicks. This is your one-stop shop for every geekery out there, and this is a very special episode. Not only because we have two titans meeting, but it's a special episode dedicated to your photos. So we have a lot who submitted way past the 10 that we are gonna allot. So we're gonna try to include a few more on top of the 10. That's the first 10 that who gave us their pictures to be given comments to. But anyway, shout out to everyone who's on the show right now. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the show. Arnold Dolva, I hope you're safe at home. Hindi ka naman nilagnat after our ride kanina. Bernard Buse, of course, the ever-present Bernard. Alan Parma, special thanks to this guy. This is the one of the persons who is keeping the the show sane, who created a few graphics and videos actually continuously. So thank you so much, Alan. Thank you, Mark Evan Lumbang. Maya pabengi mo rin kaya ka. Nakasalamat king suporta. All right. Thank you so much. From Point Zero Project, thank you so much, Jarel. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Jem. Thank you, Mix, and ang mga supportive friends natin. Kulit ng Kurt Angle theme song. We're not gonna tell you why, all right? Arnold Dolva is present. Both nanonood siya sa YouTube and Facebook. Leslie Araujo, our Lego ambassador from Pinoy Lug. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year then. Yes, Happy New Year sa lahat. This is starting the year with a bang, di ba? So I apologize if wala ko ganong boses because nalamigan ang lolo nyo. So hindi na tayo bumabata, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Bernard. Yan, present sila. Nino, Dek and Nino, thank you so much. Happy New Year, Dek. Thank you for commenting. Ayan, maraming salamat. Thank you also, Jordan. Right, without further ado, bago natin ipakilala ang ating mga guests, or actually kilala nyo naman na sila eh. But before we give the proper introduction to them, special thanks to the people who's been keeping the show sane. Thank you so much to Carlos Balandra. I hope you're safe in CDO. So, guys, hindi pa natin ma-finalize yung GeeksClicks Mythic because he's still arranging a lot because alam niyo naman ang nangyari because of Odette. So we wish you well. He is okay along with his family. So we appreciate your patience dun sa GeeksClicks Mythic. Yan. Joff Villaruz, thank you so much, sir. Sourcing LA Collectibles, yan. Maraming salamat. And Hobby Toys Laguna. And special thanks to the awesome admins of the Philippine Toy Photography Club, who's been keeping the community, the local community, very much alive. Nel Dizon, Cher Padilla, the two founders, and the active admins, Ryan Gomez, Rafi Panganiban, and of course, Perry Chua. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And salamat sa lahat ng mga tumatangkilik sa show. More than a year na tayo. Tristan Chamson, thank you so much for tuning in. Salamat sa suporta. Happy New Year din. Walang mga master, walang master dito, walang slave, walang there are people that are willing to share their knowledge, their expertise, if I may say, because they've developed a certain set of skills over the years, and that's something that's the theme of our episode tonight. And special Oh, salamat, Kat Diego, for tuning in. Cedric, yan, thank you so much. Derek, thank you so much for tuning in. And John Arbin John Santos, yan. Thank you so much. Ito man, speaking of tulungan lang din ng expertise. One of our friends ay isang unique, special skill ang inaambag niya every time. Aside from his skill in photography, kulit ang inaambag niya every time. He brings joy and I don't know, tease and spice in every episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Joey Marquez or Carlo Serra, kumusta?
Kamusta ka diyan, Chris? Mukhang talagang
Kumusta?
matindihan ng mga ano, ang pagpadyak mo kanina.
Medyo, well actually bitin eh. Hindi tayo makahabol dun sa leader natin kanina eh, pero we
Hindi,
tried our best.
alam mo tingin
Ah,
ko sinadya na 'yan kaya nag-road bike 'yan, eh. Kasi talagang ano talaga, eh,
actually,
gusto niyan oo, eh,
lumilipad. Yung
lumilipad.
kamay na ang pinampipidal, yung mga biceps ang pinampipidal. Nakaganon lang siya. Ang lakas pumadyak. Hirap
Iba
kami ni
talaga,
Carl humabol. Si Carl
Carl.
tinatangay ng ano eh, ng wind eh. Or actually draft na lang ang humahabol sa kanya eh. Ganon
Ah,
siya kabilis.
alam mo kanina medyo kinabahan ako sa kanina sa intro mo, kasi this guy
Hmm.
has a particular set of skills, ha. So, talagang parang ano talaga, may hahatingin
Oy,
tong dalawang 'to, ha.
yun ang dalawa yun ang i-introduce natin maya-maya. But anyway, yan, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa ating episode tonight, Carlo.
Teka
Simulan
lang,
na
ha,
natin.
lilinawin ko
Sige.
lang, ha, hindi ako yung mga magki-critic, ha. Ano lang ako, tawag
Ah,
dito, co-host po ako, ha. Yung dalawa po namin
mm.
malulupit na guest.
Totoo,
Yung
promise.
dalawa namin malulupit
Sayote gang.
chaotic
Art
guest.
Diaz, thank you so much for tuning in. Mark Lewis, yan, isa sa mga nag-send ng Critic Me. But anyway, we're gonna judge, not really judge eh, but we're gonna comment on the photos without knowing, well, you might know who they are, but we're gonna focus more on the photos mamaya. Ang medyo sikreto kung sino, or actually, wag na nating alamin kung sino man tong mga nag-shoot na mga ito. Pero the point is, we're gonna base it mainly on the photos. Yan.
Yes. And
Yan.
siyempre ang
Hmm.
habol naman natin dito is to improve our skills, 'di ba? Ikaw
Yan.
naghahanap
Yes.
tayong pataas. I mean,
In,
we're doing this for
hmm.
almost a year and
Oo, more than a year. More
more
than a
than a
year na
year na,
tayo.
'di ba? More
Oo.
than a year. So, more than a
Yan.
year na nagawa natin dito, yung knowledge ng mga natutunan natin about sa
Sobra.
photography.
Level up.
Yun,
Natuwa nga rin ang ating mga guest ngayon eh. Actually, introduce na natin sila. Kanina pa sa background. The one, the only, ang favorite tito ng lahat. Nilolok. Ang favorite na tito ng lahat dahil napaka-warm niya ever since, not because he is an admin of the Philippine Toy Photography Club, but he's been accommodating. He hasn't, wala siyang pag-iimbot na ituro agad. Madali lang 'yan, ganito 'yan. Tapos
yes.
tututukan ka talaga. Some of us received a very special video call pa dito sa taong 'to.
So,
Masaya lang din dahil it's a privilege because despite his expertise, knowledge, and experience, yun na lang din. Veteran na rin sa trabaho niya, sa photography, specializing in landscape photography, street, and now going into portraiture using the toys, 'di ba? Yun ang ano eh, yun din ang idol ko sa ating mga guests eh, especially this guy. He never because I knew him first before the second guest. Hindi siya nag-stop matuto. Yan. Ladies and gentlemen, ang tito ng lahat, Tito Perry Chua or Power P.
our
Hi
king
guys.
in the house!
Hello, hello. Hi
Masaya.
guys. Happy New Year. Happy New
Hap-
Year.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
Papa
Salamat
P,
sa
happy New Year.
pagpapaunlak.
Uy, anytime, anytime.
Yan. Yun nga eh,
Papa P,
salamat.
first question lang for tonight.
Oo.
Meron ka bang t-shirt na hindi Superman?
Marami.
Marami, oo.
Hindi, sa dami mo nga na
Di,
t-shirt na Superman, meron bang hindi? Yun ang tanong.
Meron.
meron. Yung Jollibee. Yung suot niya nung
Ay, yung
una tayo
Jollibee.
nagkita-kita. Sa Jollibee yan.
Meron naman, meron.
Dawa sa Jollibee shirt.
Meron.
Tito Perry, maraming
Yes.
salamat sa
Oh,
pagpapaunlak.
thank you.
Yan.
Thank you.
Yan.
Sige,
Sige.
thank you.
Mamaya, iisa-isay natin yung mga photos. Meron tayong mga less than 20 naman itong mga to. So, hopefully, madaanan natin sila lahat. Yan.
Sure.
So, salamat.
Kilala ko to si Papa P, medyo kargado ng cardio ngayong araw na yan.
Sobra, di ba? Pumped up pa rin eh.
Bitin talaga to eh. Tingin ko nabitin to kanina eh.
Feeling ko rin. Feeling ko nga
Yeah.
nag-skyway pa siya kanina eh.
Oo nga.
Sa bike namin. Yan. Thank you, Papa P. Alright,
Oy,
Papa
and
P.
our next guest naman, he's been an event photographer, not the usual events ng what they call more on to corporate events. Marami na ring experience ang taong to, of course. makikita mo yung portfolio. Just search for his name. Makikita mo yung long lineage niya when it comes to photography. Ang favorite ko at least is his take on insects, especially now dumadami ang mga Kamen Riders natin. Mga insekto, mga macro photography, isa sa mga lodi natin to. Ladies and gentlemen, Juanito or June Vinluan. Kumusta, Tito June?
Magandang gabi, magandang gabi.
Magandang gabi.
Clear ba ako?
Dinig, yes.
Clear.
Kami
Walang
ba?
echo.
Wala na ngayon.
Wala na
Yes,
ngayon.
Wala. Perfect. Yun, maayos
Yun,
na ang ating episode ngayon. Sabi, buti na ulit yan. Salamat sa pagpapaunlak.
Salamat sa pagpapaunlak, mga uncle.
Ito napansin ko
Teka, natakot ako Pwede ba palitin mo kami ng pwesto? Nasa ilalim ako ni Papa P, ha? Pwede ba
isang ganun ka lang
Ganun lang sa akin yan. Ay!
Tumusok bigla. Napansin ko lang, di tayo nag-usap, Kaloy, pareho tayo naka-green. Nagkataon. Right? Tapos isa pa nagkataon, may isang Sith, may isang Jedi. Isang Sith, isang Jedi. Nagkataon lang to,
Oo nga, no?
Di ba? The light side and the dark side. But anyway, maraming salamat. Himayin natin yung mga photos nila. You guys actually gave suggestions dito sa show about the Critic Me episode. And what better way to start the episodes, a separate one, than to be with you guys? Kasi at least masiset natin yung tone, di ba? Kung paano dapat ang Critic Me natin. We already have the hashtag on the Philippine Toy Photography Club, di ba? Na hashtag Critic Me if you want to put comments. Pero iba kasi pag sinasabi, di ba? Iba pag verbalize yung comments natin. Iba pag sinasabi, hindi mawawala sa translation, kumbaga. Kagaya nung tinuro ni Tito June ng isang quick meetup. Sobrang natuwa kami ni Rex nung panahon na yon. Ala talaga. Iba yung in person. That's just what I'm trying to. Iba.
Iba talaga pag nakikita mo sila in person. Si Tito June, may starstruck ka talaga minsan kay Tito June pag nakikita ko sa ang laking tao.
True. Actually, no, grabe, nabigla ako Si Bossing Vic, ang tangkad. Yan. Hi, Harold Ruiz.
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. El Rey, sorry, puno na po. Sayang. But anyway, thank you so much, Tito JV per President daw, sabi ni Randy. Grabe. Edeline. Tropa yun. Daming supporters. Yan. Telly Buhay. Yan, no? Ang dami.
Yan ang master ko, si Telly.
Talaga?
Oo, magtuturo sa yan ng reverse panning.
Ay, wow.
Pero kapag gano'n?
Oo. Idol yan.
Grabe
Saka yung rule of thirds.
Sabi ito.
Rule of thirds, Thirds.
Grabe. Wow. But anyway, thank you for dropping by, Telly and Edeline. Yan. Boss June, sabi niya. Yan. Tito JV, powerhouse. Of course, hindi naman tayo basta-basta lang dito. Ang mga guest natin ay mga artistahin. Ilabas daw ang dyaryo.
Oo naman.
Yan na, bagets na bagets.
Alam mo, sakto talaga nasa ilalim natin yung mga guests natin. No? Alam mo, kita-kita mo talagang sila yung bubuhat ng episode natin ngayong araw na to.
Tama, no. Buhat na buhat ang episode natin. Alright, simulan natin sa una. Simulan na natin sa unang nagpadala. Pinadala niya to, special tong taong to dahil pinadala niya sa Messenger at tinanggap natin. Pero nakita niyo na tong photo na to, most likely. But gusto niya pa rin ang insight niyo dito. Right? So, let's share our first photo. Tell us what you like, what could be improved, and anything that you'd want to add. Starting with Tito Perry muna.
Sige, kay Tito JB na mag-start.
Sige, Tito JB, ikaw muna.
Wala na ako masasabi except for a little more closer crop, maybe. Parang crop ng
Parang
konti.
ganyan?
Layo pa ng konti, layo ng konti. Yan, mga ganyan. Tapos taas ng konti. Ibaba mo yung subject mo. Yan.
Ganyan. Yan.
Okay na yan.
Okay.
Wala na akong sasabihin dyan. Ganyan lang yan.
Alright, nice. So, yan yung magandang crop. Screenshot mo na to, Bernard. But, Tito Perry, ikaw.
Konting crop na lang.
Konting crop. Ayan. Thank you.
Tito
Perry.
Teka, tingnan
Sige,
ko lang
please.
mabuti. Si Bernard kasi ito eh. Si Bernard eh.
Mm-mm.
Huwag kayong magsuot ng salamin kung kailangan natin.
Nagagalit yung mga aso ni Tito Jun tuloy.
Oo. Pangit daw, sabi nung isa eh. Tumahimik ka nga. Buwana. Kita.
Yeah, Tito Perry, it's your turn. Sige.
Sa akin, agree ako kay JB. Agree ako kay Tito JB na rin tawag ko sa kanya
Tito
para
JB, yan.
consistent. Consistent.
Yeah.
Partner naman. Walang ganyan.
May agree ako kay partner sa sinabi niya actually yung mas tight yung shot because it creates more impact. The shot as is naka-frame out right now, maganda siya with all the elements and stuff. Pero since nilapit mo siya, mas may power yung litrato. Ito siguro, ito lang napansin ko, ito. Nakikita ba yung pointer ko? Hindi
Po,
no?
ako lang.
Okay.
Sige.
Wait,
Ako na magta-try mag-point.
Left, right. Okay, right arm niya, 'di ba?
Right arm niya.
Tapos going towards the border, may parang maliit na may ilaw, you know. Yan. Kung pwede lang ma-block out 'yan. Pero agree ako lahat sa sinabi niya, lahat same kami.
Okay. So ito
Same.
May tinatawag sila dito, no? I mean, para lang sa mga tama ba kung sasabihin na ito yung hotspot na or hindi siya
Hindi hotspot yan. Tingin ko intentional yan eh.
Okay.
Tingin ko intentional yan. Effects.
Okay.
Pero like for me, tama siya actually, baka malamang intentional. Pero for me, it distracts my eye. Kasi when I look at the picture, yung kaliwang mata ko looks at that, and then yung kanan ko nakatingin kay Deku.
Okay.
Yun sa akin ganun. Pero sinasabi niya kanina na tighter crop, I agree actually. Mas maganda yung dating. Although maganda yung photo.
Nice.
Yung nag-shoot yan, kaibigan natin kayo.
Ayun, maraming salamat. Yun na, unang photo pa lang yan ha. Tighter crop. Natututo ako doon. May special question si Harold Ruiz. Yan. What did you...
For Christmas.
Big kids.
Harold, we did not get anything. I think your wife have to also give us something. Congrats on the Chris Reeve Superman.
Congrats, yan.
Didn't get anything. Kamen Rider, maybe.
Uy! Kamen Rider. Ay! Salamat sa nag-let go nito. Nagpasa nito. Hindi ko sasabihin ko sino, but anyway. Speaking of Kamen Rider.
May motor yan, Chris?
May bike. May bike to. May bike yan.
Tatalupan ko talaga to eh.
Pag si Harold tune in, siguro pwede tayo mag-English na konti. No? Para hindi
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Telly says, nakaya naman, pero sige, tuturo ko sa'yo triple reverse panning.
Tamo?
Maximum white imbalance. Wow.
Oo! Magaling yan.
Nice. Galing.
Pero mo, may gaganon ka ng konti, kaya alam mo na kung ganito.
Gusto ko yan. Alam mo naman minsan may pagkabaliw ako, Kuya Jun eh. Gusto ko yan.
Hindi, palagi kang baliw eh.
Oo, parati kang baliw. Hindi minsan.
Ang tanong, kailan ba ako naging matino?
Ayun nga.
May moment. May pitik.
May mga moments of pure sanity tayo.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nicolo de Guzman. Ayan, maraming salamat. Alam ko nasa Tarlac siya ngayon. 3 daw, sablay po yan. Bagsak, sabi nila. Age reveal. Ay, may naninira dito. RK, maghanap ka pa na po ng grupo mo next time.
Lipat
sa
ka na.
PTPC. Lipat ka na.
After this episode, transfer.
Oo. Wag kang mag-explain kasalanan ni Carl yan.
Tingin ko.
Siya nga talaga.
Wait namin Vice Blaster siya mo.
Ayun. Ay, oo. Wait namin Vice Blaster. Uy, grabe. Marami nag-aabang.
Maraming nag-aabang sa mga nakalayo na ng ating Papa P.
Walang accessories eh.
Oo.
Try.
Oo, tumahimik ka kaloy. Alam mo na sabihin mo.
Hindi. Wala ba accessories yung ano mo, yung face mo? Kasi meron din ako, nagpapadala kita ng accessories ha. Wala din
Accessories, oh.
accessories. Kuya Jun, accessories. Accessories.
Alright. Eto, speaking of accessories, itong taong to, maraming binibentang accessories. So, hopefully, mabigyan natin siya ng tips sa picture na to. Yan.
Uy,
At,
Correct.
oo.
Tito JB, go ahead. Partner,
Tito
go ahead.
JB.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead. Para Chua.
Okay.
Akala ko talaga magkapatid kayo eh.
Okay.
All out.
Hindi. Yung shot niya, for what he wants to show us, he did it right. The X thing on the sword, I think is too parang overexposed. Too bright for me, but it's a matter of preference. The two like that on the sides, the four actually, I would probably either cut the first two or include all fours.
So medyo bitin. Tama ba?
That's what I think. Kasi because the two things on the side, this one, particularly the outer ones, no? Like the side ni Skeletor, one is farther from the other as compared to the other side. So you can omit, for me, you can omit that one and maybe keep the other one is okay. The one sa side ni He-Man is okay. But the other one is far. It's a bit far. So you can just omit it. But again, it's a matter of preference. So I think it's okay.
All right.
I'm good.
Push. Tito Jun.
Yeah. Yung point ni Perry is good, no? Ito yung tama siya. Tapos ito yung sa right side na pole, yung overexposed ng isa. Yan.
Yan, that one, yeah.
Yan. Dapat angguluhan niya pa yung ilaw para hindi ganyan. Kasi napupunta yung mata mo doon eh. Nangaagaw ng atensyon. Para sa akin yung brightness ng sword is okay. Pero I would do this, yung kanang kamay niya ang umaabot, tapos yung kaliwa, si Skeletor, tapos yung kaliwa niya nasa kabila. So para magkaroon na ng balance.
Okay.
Kumbaga para sila ng form ni He-Man, pero sa kanila opposite side kay Skeletor. Para
parang mirror image, tama no?
Para magmukhang may balance sa kabila.
I see.
Kasi mabigat masyado kay He-Man eh. Light na yung color niya. Tapos si Skeletor blue, medyo kulang sa, mahirapan si Kampa ilawin pag ganito. Tapos meron pa tong nasa right side na umaagaw ng attention. So lahat ng attention mo na kay He-Man lang.
I see. Okay.
So kung ginawa niya siguro nakaganan yung kabila, para naka-spread out yung kamay, para meron weight dito sa may bandang lower part, para lang magkaroon ng balance.
Nice. There has to be balance, no? Kagaya ng mga guests natin, may Sith, merong Jedi, no? Sakto, no? But, yan. Hello, Akira Joe. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yan. All the way from Australia.
Mr. Kamen Rider Akira.
Yan, Perry Mailodi, sabi niya.
Wow.
Yan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yan. Perry, Pat Cinco din. Yan. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yan. So yes, so going back yun yung mapapalitan, actually the detractors, no? Parang ganun yung nagiging tema, no?
Yes.
Detractors at saka yung balance, no? Alright, perfect.
Parang si Ismanay to, tsaka si si Ismanay, tsaka si She-Man.
She-Man. Sobrang bago nun, ah. Ito. Sige, sino mauna?
Perry, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Left, right. Okay, left arm. Left arm of Bakugo, the deltoids at the back, yeah, a bit overexposed.
A bit
Parang wash out siya.
Okay.
At least that's what I see on my screen. The frame on the rightmost part, yung tube, is slanted like this.
Okay, ito.
Yeah, it's slanted eh. So, it can be the dial itself maybe tilted a bit or hindi nakatayo na maayos, or barrel distortion ng lens is also possible, but it's I can see it actually this one. Yeah, parang pag like that, parang big. What's the rightmost ito? Okay, ito yung dulo. No black spots. Okay. Right foot, left. Okay, right foot. Okay, right foot. Yeah. Right foot niya, this is more of a preference, no? I think this is okay, but parang half of the front part is protruding out from the stairs, no? So I think that's a matter of preference din. Hand. Okay. I would probably want to show a bit of the left hand if possible.
Okay, ito.
Kasi it's based on the right based on his right hand, the hand itself is above the bar, a little bit above the barrel.
Okay.
But here it's just protruding a bit. So maybe you open up the left. Yeah, a bit lang just to show a portion of the hand siguro.
Portion, okay.
Framing wise, again for me this is preference. If me, I'd probably try to make it a bit tight, but like I said, it's a matter of preference.
Preference.
So, I'm good.
Okay. Hotspots, line yung what do you call this pole na baliko, the arm and the protruding.
That's what I think.
Pero I mean guys, ang purpose naman talaga natin dito sa episode nito is to improve.
Yeah.
I mean, again, meron tayong kanya-kanyang preferences. So,
true.
Parang sa taste ni Papa P at
and these guys trust your taste, kumbaga. That's why they sent it to begin with. Yan.
There's also another thing that I saw right now. But there's this parang this sign.
This
one. At the back, the black window. Okay, if you notice yung black window, it's also tilted like that. Hindi siya pantay, Even the blue box, parang junction box, it's a bit nakaganon. But the pole is halos derecho. You can see the yellow wall behind.
Yeah.
And the pole in the front, diba? Yes. So maybe the dial is not, I don't know, not situated properly or hindi naka-locked in or something. Tapos this stairs, ito may opening on the back of the left leg. The stairs, ito may butas May gap. Unlike dito sa other side, there's no gap.
Oh, this
diba?
one. Okay.
So nakabuka yung the dials a bit open. So I'm good.
All right. Nice. Good eyes.
Good eyes.
Tito June, what's your take?
It's a bit too busy for me, yung photo. So kung ako gagawa nito, kung sino ka man, I'd rather shoot this one portrait style, hindi sa horizontal. Para yung emphasis mo, tapos leading line mo na lang yung hagdan para mas maganda yung impact. Kasi masyadong busy Actually, yung mga signages, lahat ng mga to, parang kumain lang ng frame without even telling a story. Hindi mo alam kung anong ibig sabihin.
Okay.
So siguro kung kaya pa ng frame niya sa taas, I would shoot this one ng hindi horizontal, vertical. Baka mas may impact.
Baka mas may impact.
Baka mas may impact.
Pwede. A crop din, more space sa taas.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yung portion ng dalawang left and right parang para saan clutter Para sa akin sa taste ko parang clutter na lang lumalabas
I see.
Tama. And to add sa sinabi ni partner I just remembered.
Sure.
It's always a good practice to take landscape, portrait, and then several angles of the same setup, and then you just choose. Kasi once you hack it up, and then you try to do it again, it's not going to be the same.
I see.
Parang di sayang ang setup.
Yeah.
Yep.
You always take 10, 12 photos, 15 photos, all different angles, landscape, portrait, Dutch, whatever, all the angles. So you will have, para you can choose or you can handpick. Kasi sometimes, like this one, sometimes you think it's really good, but when you see the other angle, it's better. Or the other way around. If you see the other angle, oh no, this is better. So it's a good practice to take several angles. It's digital, diba? So no waste.
Okay. Nice. That was shot
tsaka,
by...
pagka nag-shot kayo ng ganyan na multiple, tingin nyo, nababurnout kayo, walk away. Siguro, magkape ka muna.
Yeah.
Balikan mo. Minsan pag, mas fresh nga sa akin to, mas okay na tingnan.
Kape muna, Kuya Chuno.
Ang ganda ng mug mo, Yari ka talaga dyan,
Yan.
Yan, pag hindi mo kinalat sa PTPC, yan, ako.
Yari ka.
Papa Perry, pag ako nabuog, ikaw talaga sisisihin ko, ha? Kanina pa ako
ina-uppercut.
Okay, Mark Louie pala.
Yeah.
Yung photo.
Satisfied din kayo. Dyan, kaya maraming salamat sa... Okay.
Ito yung sinasabi ni Kuya dyan na medyo siguro may konti siyang burnout. Tapos parang matapos na lang yung shot.
True. And it happens to everyone I'm sure our Tito Jun and Tito Perry happy.
Oo naman.
Sa akin, most often than not. It happens to me most often than not.
Talaga?
3 hours, no output. Happens all the time. No output, to be honest.
So, nice.
Pagka ganun, Papa P, anong ginagawa mo? Halimbawa, meron kang walang output. So, what do you do?
Like what si partner said, no? I just walk away. And then, if, for example, I don't have any other time left, pack up, and then tomorrow is another day. So, if I wasted today, so be it. Parang ganyan. But sometimes, there are a few times that once you get a shot done, you're in the groove, you can just continue doing this shot, do different setups, pero that rarely happens. In my case, it's more of the 3-hour no output. Ganun siya kadalas.
Akala ko kasi, Papa P, pag halimbawa, nag-walkout ka, nag-bench press ka muna.
O kaya tatakbo. Tatakbo na 100 kilometers.
Balikan ko muna itong setup na to, makatakbo muna.
Diba? So be it, sabi. And sabi ni nag-flex daw ng muscle. Speaking of flexing, etong next shot natin, medyo ganun yung tema. Yan. Sige. Tito Jun, ikaw muna.
Yeah.
Pwede paki-zoom in, Chris?
Sure.
Si Deco to, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi na makita yung mukha.
Yeah. Na-explain natin. Partner, ano yan? It's an alternate mask niya. Meron siyang mask that he wears. Para siyang rabbit. So this one is parang yung sungay, and then the face mask niya parang battle damage yata. Pero sige, go ahead.
Yeah. Can you please do sa normal frame niya, Chris?
Sure. Yan.
Yeah. Okay naman. May mga nakikita ako sa side na medyo overexposed. Pero nitpicking na lang yan. Yan, yung side na yan. Overexposed yan kulang ng elements like usok maybe or some more particles para mas mukhang, tapos pati sa taas, yun nanggagaling sa taas. Diba? Pag nag-break yan, pati ng mga nahuhulog yan
Rubble.
Rubbles. Para mas convincing. Yeah, it's a bit too clean for this kind of action.
Okay. Nice.
Sabi ni Bono, no good. Si Bono, nagsabi na, no good.
Si Bono.
Sabi ni Bono, no good tomorrow.
Tribida yun Yun lang masabi ko.
Yun lang,
pero lighting-wise, okay naman kasi at least may differences ng, alam mo, galing yung flame sa likod kung parang may sabog. And then, para sa akin talaga yun lang kulang. It's too clean for this kind of action.
Yeah.
Okay, too clean for the type of action. All right.
Dapat medyo maraming elements. Sabugan ng arena o ako ginagamit ko ngayon yung kape.
Kape.
Yung pinagruhan, di ba? Tapos pinatuyo mo kasi medyo mukhang dust yun brown.
Nga.
Nasabog ko minsan yun.
Ano
Yan.
yun? Pointer.
Bago nyo gawing pataba, guys, pwede nyo gamitin sa photography kasi kami ginagawa namin pataba.
Ako, ginagamit rin namin fertilizer.
Yan.
Nilalagay ko rin dito siya sa labas ng unit namin sa apartment kasi ang bango niya eh. Pagkalobas.
Ang bango din, yeah.
Sobra. Alam mo yung pag-amoy parang dito. Nakasabi din ni Bernard para daw hindi daw doon mag-poop yung yung
talaga? Okay. Interesting. Thank you for the fun facts. Dito, Perry.
Okay. I agree. I like the lighting actually, especially this part sa boulder. The shadow behind the tungay a little bit. Okay. I also agree with what he said. It's too clean kasi that's my problem. That's part of my problem with my photos. It's clean in a sense na sometimes you need dirt to make it look more realistic. I noticed a few things, no? Okay. Left hand. Baliktad siya, I think. Baliktad eh.
Yung kabila, Chris. Yung kabila.
Left, yeah. Baliktad yung hand. So, the thumb is here. Dapat baliktad to eh. Dapat the thumb should be facing the
Tama lang yata. Ay!
No.
Oo nga, no. Oo.
Yan, yung pinky dapat yan.
Tama, na pinky to.
Yeah,
baka nag-workout yung pinky. Joke lang. Pero anyway.
So it's baliktad, no? That's one. Number two, right hand. Okay. Right hand niya, although it's holding yung boulder na yan, there's a gap.
Ito.
There's a gap. So looks like the tip is holding it from what I see. Parang the tip up to the middle finger lang is holding it like that. So I should be like this, solid, diba? Like that. Okay. Okay. The battle damage mask. It's the first time I've seen one like this. I have one, but it's not like this. It's this one, the green. Itong green. And then it's whole. So I don't know if this is custom. It's nice, but like what si partner said, since I know My Hero Academia, I can tell, it's a mask. It's a battle damage mask. But since he doesn't know the character, diba? He has to be able to differentiate. It's a mask. It's a battle damage mask. So maybe maybe you have to angle it a bit differently, so you can see more of the. Bono said it's. You angle it differently so you can see more of the facial features, or
take it off.
Option, take it off. Another option.
Take it off.
Bakit?
Kasi the thing is, you have to be more concerned with people who are not familiar with the character. With people who know, easy, they can recognize it. But with people who's not familiar, not everybody's familiar with Deku, diba? They have to be able to tell, this is like this.
Tsaka mas maganda yung nakikita yung facial expression na, halimbawa, tulad nito, nakikita ko yung mata, I can feel his anger na eh. Lalo na siguro pag pinakita mo yung mouth na nanggigigil. Para sa nung kay Bernard kanina, yun talagang galit na galit. Mas expressive yun.
Okay.
Tapos, this one, the black part, for me, it's too much space, the black part.
Ito.
Yeah. For me, pwede niyang lessen it or maybe kasi because of bokeh, diba? So we cannot we cannot tell what it is. It's probably rubble, diba? Floor is stepping on top of textured floor. But this black part, ito,
so pag nakarap siya ng konti, yun yung ganito lang.
But this one, it's still this black part. This tall black part. Yan.
I see.
I don't know what this is, no? Pero I think it would be better, personally, if you eliminate this black portion. Ito, the black. Pero it's the hand that I saw first, actually. The left hand. Baliktad siya.
I see.
Baliktad.
All right. Nice.
Dapat facing the head, facing the head. Sa kanya, nakaganon.
Tama, no? Parang yung yan, yung... Ay, nako.
Alam mo ba
Lumang
yung joke?
pelikula.
Alam niyo ba yung joke natin doon? Kung ano doon kinamatay ni Bentisoy?
Oo.
Tao dito.
Nakasabit sa jeep tapos nagbayad. Mama, bayad.
Bayad.
Buset!
Speaking of buset, ito. Next shot natin.
Ay! Pangit! Pangit!
Grabe. Sabi nga, sabay-sabay pa daw.
Ano to? Papakritik ba talaga to?
Ang seryoso niyan, ito, actually. Yan.
Ay, may seryoso naman. Kayo naman.
Meron.
Perry, take it away.
Sige.
May atraso sa'yo yan.
Okay, first of 1,000
Yari.
Okay, lalabas ko na yung ballpen ko and ng notes.
Hindi, kailangan mo pare, isang gig. Para ma-record yung sabihin ni partner.
Okay. Frame.
Takot ako dun.
Okay, this one. Okay. Itong white thing. The white thing. Itong white portion. Okay. Particularly, the big one, the one na nasa body niya, goes through the legs underneath the board. Okay? So, it looks as if, to me, it's distracting. Especially this line, behind under the butt. May line, di ba? The line going down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, line going down.
Parang stand na
nilatanggal
ng mabuti.
Exactly. Correct. That's what I see.
Oh.
I don't know kung ano yung, basta all the white thing, all this parang origami na white thing, I think it's distracting. The yellow thing at the back, yung parang smoke, I think it's good. Parang you're like showing na si Galactus is behind that smoke, parang looking at you. And then this one, this is nice actually. Upper right. Yeah. See, parang mata.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks like eyes ni Galactus. This one, left, right eye. Mas maganda to kung wala dyan. Para makita yung eye itself. Visible yung eyes.
Ito, okay.
Yeah.
Bokeh balls, kumbaga, no?
Yes. You take that away, you see more of the yung pair of eyes niya. Looks as if Galactus is looking. Another thing is, you can shoot this a bit lower, pointing up. Kasi si Galactus should be looking down at you, at the Herald, diba? So, right now, based on the level of the camera, it's pointing here at the back, here, mid-back niya. It's pointing here, level. You shoot this down, you make it as if si Galactus is looking down on him, and then he's reaching up to him. For me, I think, mas may impact.
Okay.
Mas may impact. Okay, wait. Now I know. Sorry, Okay, now I know. I saw it now. The white space is the background. It's Galactus here. Ayan.
Yeah.
So the line is part of Galactus. And then this is the horn, right? And then this is the background. Okay. The same thing. Yung viewer has to be able to tell at first glance who that, I mean, even if you don't know who Galactus is, you have to be able to tell that there's a guy at the back. Yeah, now I saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Di mo ba mas gusto yung una? Parang ako mas gusto ko yung una eh.
Yung una? Pangit yung
ayaw ba talaga na?
Wag, baka magka-nightmares tayo.
Tapos this one, the lower, below Galactus' head, from the neck down, is too dark.
Okay.
I think it's too dark. Parang it's eating up the space. So, this one, the outline, the one from the legs na sinasabi ni partner na parang stand right now, see, like, parang stand, see, it's misleading. Because, parang black yung at the back, and yet, the outline is in the front. It's misleading siya. So this portion, the portion behind the line, should also be close, similar to the cloud. para mabuo yung form niya. Kasi it's too black. It's too black here. Very black. All this part.
Thank you.
Diba? He's too black. That's it. That's one of one pa lang. I'll let partner do the
Grabe yun.
continue with the 2 to 1,000.
Thank you so much. Tito Jun.
Okay. Kaloy,
Yes po.
post-process ito lahat, ano? Post-process lahat pati si Galactus, ano?
Si Galactus,
Pinatong mo lang yan.
parang ang ginawa ko sa kanya, kasi may ano yan may smoke talaga yan yung original niya na photo.
Hindi, pero ibig ko sabihin, pinatong mo na lang yan. Kumbaga, digitally,
Composite.
digital na lahat. Post-process lahat, composite.
Yes po. Si Galactus lang yung post-process sa kanya.
Bakit may
Mali kasi yung mali yung, totally mali na yung pati, kasi bokeh na yan. No, si Galactus sharp. So, that's conflicting. Alam ng tao kasi na ang bokeh is, alam mo na, off-focus something, di ba? Tapos, tapos yung si Galactus doon, sharp lahat ng edges niya. That's conflicting to start with. Tapos yung mata na pinoint out ni partner, kung ako ang tatanungin mo, gagawin ko dyan, didiliman ko ng konti yung mga lights, paliliwanagin ko yan. Parang siya yung source of light kung bakit yung itong si Silver Sulfur mo ay ron makintab sa side na nanggagaling sa kanya.
Nice. Okay.
Talaga actually gusto ko talaga marinig talaga yung mga ito yung kanina pinag-uusapan natin na yung alam mo yung parang wala kang mapili talaga. True. So,
tapos isa pa, yung blue na ginamit mong light ay masyadong maliit. Kaya ganyan, no? Dami ng hotspot na maliliit na parang violet. Kung ako sa'yo, gagamit ako ng malaking source of light o malaking modifier, ilalapit ko ng sobra para lahat ng from head to toe, mayroon siyang reflection ng purple or blue ba yan. Hindi puro patsi-patsi na parang masakit sa mata.
I see.
Masakit sa mata.
Kulit ng Uncle Terry, Chua, sabi. Daming thumbs down.
Ingat kayo sa ganito kasi yung
Hot
kay
spots.
Galactus na sobrang sharp, no? Tapos ako alam ko parang parang hindi ko maintindihan tuloy yung picture kung so isang tingin ko, hindi ko alam kung bakit nagkaganon. Yun ang unang kasi hindi natural
I see.
Hindi natural.
Okay. Medyo confusing sa utak, no? Kumbaga.
To add, pwede yung mga yellow balls, you can take it out. For me, you can take it out.
Or kundi kaya wag yellow balls. Like parehas nung kay Carl, brown balls.
Pwede mo, you can take out and replace it with smoke.
Yes. Better.
Parang Galactus is peeking over si Surfer. Tapos, to make him mysterious, covered siya with smoke.
Tapos parang light rays lang galing sa likod niya.
Exactly.
I see. Parang yung parang isa galaxy din na parang clouds ng mag-work din yun, no?
Pwede rin, no? Kung kaya na ipulo.
Okay.
So you have to remember, si Galactus is nasa above Earth. So it cannot be clouds. Diba? It has to be mga small stars.
Yan.
Diba? Kasi he's
Black
above,
hole.
way above, diba? Pwede.
Okay.
Pero,
alright. Sabi
Chris, pwedeng request
ka.
Okay. Chris, pwedeng request na ako. Pwedeng pa-zoom lang doon sa calves.
Tablado ka.
Zoom mo pa. Parang ganyan ba yung kanina nakita mong calves ni ano?
Ay, oo. Grabe, nagmumura yon kanina. Nakita ko kanina. Parang mananapak. Yung kanina.
Maraming salamat.
Pero yung framing mo tama.
Ay, sorry.
yeah, I agree.
Yung framing mo, yung composition is okay lang. Okay naman. Yun nga lang talaga, medyo confusing sa akin yung
confusing.
Nice.
Pwede mong gawin actually niyan, no? Yung Galactus mo, gawa ka cardboard cutout. Butasan mo yung matatawan mo. Ganda yan.
Yes.
Ay. Grabe yun.
Pero kung yung kanina, yung nakaganon, yung may ganong kalaban sa likod.
Wala, ayun, top down.
Magkaka-nightmares tayo doon. Ayan. Ayan.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Sige. Kahit sino
Go,
mauna.
partner. Go ahead.
Sige po.
There's this thing called introduced light, no? Ito mukhang pinapa-introduce niya yung green sa baba. Nawala si Chris.
Still
Ako
here.
kasi, hindi ako mahilig sa mga ganitong ilaw. Personally, hindi ako mahilig sa ganyan ilaw. Unless, sabog yan, or siguro taillight ng ilaw o headlight ng motor para mababa, no? Pero bihirang may green na ganyan. No? So, this for me is confusing din.
Okay.
Kasi ako, traditionalist ako eh. Siguro, makikita niyo sa mga photos na lumalabas sa akin, almost all the lights are coming from above. No? Like the sun, yung light mo sa kisame, everything is coming from above. Ngayon, pag meron ako nakikitang dito na nasa baba, tatanong ko, bakit may green dyan? Yun ang style ko. Bakit may green dyan? Ano yan? Kasi kung ilaw yan o taillight yan, pula yan. Maintindihan ko. Pag headlight yan, yellow yan. Okay lang. Composition-wise, pati yung tilt niya, medyo over ng konti. But, siyempre, kanya-kanya expression yan eh. Ang akin lang talaga, pag nakakita ko ng mga lights na ganito, it's always a question for me. What is this source of light and why is it green?
Okay, I see.
Yun lang sa akin. Composition, wala akong masabihin kasi style yan. Pati yung pag-tilt, no, although medyo nasobrahan, okay lang din naman kung style na yan. Gusto niya makilala sa ganyan. Okay lang yan. Pero yung green talaga, mga ganyan ilaw, medyo na di-distract ako.
Di-distract. Tito Jun, may question ako dito. What if meron kang tangke dito ng, let's say, toxic material or toxic na tank lang?
Pwede. Yes. Yan nga, sabi ko dapat ipakita mo na yung introduced light mo, may source. No?
Okay.
Ako, kung napapansin nyo sa mga gawa ko, meron akong minsan may parang blinds, lulusot yung ilaw, kundi kaya meron mga blower, yung lumulusot yung ilaw, parang galing sa mga poste.
True.
It's always from above. Always from above.
Parang natatanda ko, Kuya Jun, yung pinapakita mo sa akin yung Wolverine na black and white. So,
yes.
Sa lamp, diba? Yung
yes.
Nasa lamp, di ba?
Introduced light yun. Kumbaga parang gusto ko lang ipakita, although wala naman siyang purpose doon, para lang meron, kung bakit siya nag-rim doon, kailangan ko lagyan ng ilaw doon. Para yung tao maintindihan, ayun yung source ng ilaw niya kung bakit siya nag-rim. Kumbaga, ibubuin mo, itatay mo yung photo into one solid na story. No? Kasi tulad nito, tama, sabi mo, maglagay ka something like toxic material. Pwede, maintindihan natin. I don't know the character actually. Pero siguro sa story niya may mga ganyang ilaw, but for me it's kind of confusing. Kaya pati tama sa mga hollow blocks, nag-green lahat.
Okay, I see. O nga, no? Kryptonite pwede rin no? Sakali.
Pwede. Si Superman, maintindihan ko yan, tsaka si Batman. Di ba? Bigla ko maintindihan yan na kung ba't meron green dyan.
Alright. Interesting. Ganun. Motivated lighting daw, sabi ni Brian.
Yes.
Nice. Galing. Tito P.
Sa akin, teka. Lahat ng sinasabi ni partner, agree ako lahat. Tama siya. I think I mentioned this also sa mga chats natin. Main light source mo, if it's morning, sun. So he's right, above. If it's evening, moon. So it's still above. He's also correct. Yung green thing, yes, I agree. Parang I think it would be more effective if the tank, for example, if it's a toxic gas, I think it's more effective if it's nearer. You show parts of the tank or something or the source. Diba? Kasi it's too low, tapos it's too parang
too green.
Yeah. That's one, no? Number two, agree ako, posing composition, it's a matter of user preference. So there's a reason why he did like this, but I often see people doing Dutch angles.
Mm-hmm.
For me, again, preference, there's a trick to it to make it really look effective.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yan.
yung picture right now, this one, it tilted like that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the character nakaganon ng arrow, I feel na mahuhulog siya. It's
Oh.
tilted, so I agree it's tilted too much for me.
Okay.
So if you are, I mean, there's a what's this?
Ganda nun.
Kasi based on the posture of the figure, parang
Mhm.
she or she is standing like
She,
that.
yeah.
She. And then the
She.
way the photo is
Waifu,
tilted.
partner, waifu.
Oo, waifu. Ano ito? Si Pink Ranger to, di ba?
Ano
Pink
to, si,
Ranger.
ano to,
Oh,
si Ranger Slayer. Meron kasing alternate universe na
Ayun.
masama si Pink Ranger.
Ayun.
so Power Ranger character.
Power Ranger sa
Okay,
comic.
okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yun.
And I think parang baliktad din ata yung yung arrow.
Baliktad. Oh yeah, that one. Yung bow, not the arrow.
Yung bow.
Yung
Pala,
bow.
sorry.
Yung bow. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good eye. The photo
know.
is too much tilt. Too much
Too much
Dutch.
still.
So,
Okay.
parang lalabas yan, the character should be sliding like that.
Okay.
Yung bow, yeah, I think the bow is also upside down. That's one. Okay. Okay. The mouse pointer. Ranger Slayer alternate. Okay.
Yun siya. Yeah.
May yero sa ilalim. The small yero here.
Here.
Yeah. I think that should be omitted. Kasi
Okay.
it's distracting. It's either you omit that or you show it. That's one.
Mhm.
Other corner behind the orange pipe.
Mhm.
Diba? There's a pink here. There's some like a pink something here. No, corner.
Corner.
All the way down. Yeah.
Ito.
Here. Yeah.
Oh.
See, I think that's distracting as well.
Pwede nang burahin yan. Pwede nang burahin yan.
So, pwede na i-crop, kumbaga? If
Hindi,
ever.
pwede mo nang burahin.
Burahin
Marami
mo.
namang tool para pambura.
Okay.
Okay, this one, the orange, you can also do without. It's a user preference, but you can also do without.
Mm.
Sa portraiture,
Nice.
red. When you post something red, your eyes will immediately focus on that. When you see a photo and there's something red,
Mhm.
your eyes will automatically go to the red. And orange is medyo malapit na red. Ito kaagad for me, parang you can take this out. But again, it's my preference.
Mhm.
This one on top, left top, there's a white thing here sa background. You know? Yan. For me, that's distracting.
Okay.
Tapos yung architecture of the, because the picture is tilted so much, yung architecture niya here is parang Titanic that it's gonna fall down. Diba? If the character is the only one tilted, pero this one derecho, it's a different impact. But this one at the back, look at the background here. Oh. Yung may parang, what's this? Boat? Behind the brick wall. This is this one. So I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's a boat na sinking.
Okay. All right.
So I agree actually. Too much tilt, yeah.
Too much tilt.
Too many elements, and then yes, I agree the light. So always you have a main light source and then accents, yung iba puro accents, yes, I agree. So I'm the same with kay partner na, light coming from above, and then if you want to create the secondary or third light, then you can put them anywhere below, but the main maganda siya sa taas. It will dictate the mood of the photo.
The mood. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if I may suggest, pagka gusto nyo ng mga Dutch angle, maganda yung mga tipong lumilipad, tumatalon.
Yes.
Yan ang best suggestion dyan. Halimbawa, tumalon siya, naka-angle siya, pero yung ibang elements, maintindihan mo kung ba't nakagano kasi sinusundan siya ng camera eh.
Tama.
Okay.
Pagka naman, nasa
Nice.
aero siya, tumalon, lumipad, yan, pwede ka mag-Dutch angle. Pero pag ganyan na nakatayo sa sahig, medyo critical yan eh.
Correct.
Medyo critical yan.
Correct.
Okay.
In-explain ko yan kay Mix actually. I showed him I did a photo of Superman na naka-Dutch a bit, but Superman was flying. So since Superman is flying, naka-Dutch yung screen, pwede kasi it looks like he's soaring up. He's parang flying above. This one, tama siya, it's planted eh. So it's like, parang ganun siya.
Okay.
Diba? So, you
Ganda.
imagine, with the current photo right now, shouldn't the orange pipe be falling down? Diba?
Okay.
Kasi tilted, diba?
Sa tingin ko, ang
Ah.
purpose nito sa orange partner, para magkaroon ng depth.
Magkaroon ng may foreground.
Itong,
Yeah, pero yung
foreground.
orange
Okay.
is taking away the attention.
Correct. It's
I
too big,
see.
actually. If it's like maybe
It's
one
too bright.
Too
And
bright,
it's too
correct.
bright.
Too big and
and-
too bright, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, darken perhaps or a smaller object would work better.
Yes.
Just to give depth, no?
Smaller
Nice.
object if he wants foreground,
Ganda.
and then or take it away, and then reduce the Dutch. If
Reduce the
this
Dutch.
photo was shot like this,
Mhm.
different impact.
Iba
Much
impact yan.
different.
Iba impact yan.
Much.
Ang ganda ng
Akin,
advice. Ayan. Si Jem yung ano nito, by the way. Nag-send din.
Speaking of mga Dutch angle, I mean, for you guys sa mga veterans natin dito sa baba, I mean, how often do you use yung preference niyo for Dutch angle? I mean, how often?
Yes. How often do you use it? Ang ganda ng tanong na yun.
Actually, sinagot na ni partner kanina when she said yung if you're flying or jumping,
Pag-flying
I
lang.
would also do the same. Okay, I agree. I don't, let's say I have 1,000 photos right now. Kunyari, no? You will see me use a Dutch angle maybe 2 or 3 because I don't find any of my simple setups that favors the Dutch.
Appropriate. Okay.
Or it's Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man, meron kang diorama, Spider-Man, naka-crouch into the famous spider pose. You can do Dutch angle with that. Diba? You see in the movies,
Okay.
diba? Naka-Dutch angle siya. It's effective. Ayan.
Alright.
Parang gumagano siya, oh. Parang, boss,
Pwede.
special tricycle, boss. Boss.
Naipasok talaga. Naipasok. Wala
Malakas
na.
talaga to.
Naipasok.
Well, speaking of malakas, salamat kay
Pakidala nga
Ryan.
rito yung palakol ko. Ay,
Palulusutin natin.
kasi
yan.
edit pala tayo.
Regards kay Dogpool, sabi ni Cedric. Ayan.
Wala yung ano ko dyan, dito.
By the way, magpapamigay tayo ng isa, care of Ryan Lapus, all the way from the USA. Itong pinadala niya na to. Isang Marvel Legends na Mysterio. So, mamaya magtatanong tayo towards the end. Nasa kalahati pa lang tayo ng mga shots. So, later on, you're gonna get a chance to win as we answer the question from Rex Monchua. Question, kapag close up yung picture, kahit hindi flying or jumping, magwo-work ba yung Dutch angle? Okay lang ba i-bring in ko ito? Na, let's say ito, this one. Could it work for you guys?
Ang Dutch angle, it's a make or break yan.
Okay.
It's a make or break yan. Even if you do close-up shots, you do Dutch, which, yes, I also see a lot sa Toku na
Ayun din, sabi
group
niya.
that they do that. It's perfectly fine. What the problem with Dutch is if you include a lot of background, that's where you will, kasi okay, zoom it in. Okay. Hindi mo, let's say for example, this one, hindi mo alam na there's a background that is falling, right? So it can be it's just a prop, so it works. So there's no right or wrong with a close-up shot. But if it's zoomed out, you will immediately see because tilted agad yung pic, and then if okay, please zoom out nga yung the normal. Okay, for example, since naka-Dutch siya like that, if si Pink Ranger is posed differently, like parang she's going up towards the right side, it's a different impact. It might work. Parang she's climbing up, pwede. But at this one right now, look at the left. Okay, look at the right leg. The right leg and the left leg, hindi sila pantay, nakaganon, di ba? Ayun, naka-atras siya. So, looking at the pic, mukha siyang mahuhulog talaga. For me, mukha siyang mahuhulog.
Okay. Kumaga may feeling na gano'n, no?
Yeah, and if I may add again,
Sure.
pansinin mo yung
Yes,
leg ni Pink Ranger, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yung kanyang left leg is pink, like her head and her body. Pero yung right leg niya,
Green.
hindi na pink. Parang
Hindi
orange
naman.
na because of the green light.
Right.
Nag-mix na. Alright. Nice.
May mga ganyan kasi na yung effect kasi ng ilaw, kaya as much as possible, we use yung normal lights, normal colors, para sa mga ganitong instances. Parang, although alam mo na ikabuuan niya ganyan, pero pag mag-nitpick ka, tulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon, no? May kita mo lahat ng yung effect ng color doon sa color mismo ng character.
Nice.
Well, you can get away with it kasi laruan lang naman to. No, we're just being critical right now.
True.
Pati yung sa angle niya. Kasi lahat naman nito ay kung ano nasa puso ng artist na kumuha nito.
Correct.
So with respect to that, ngayon pinasalang nyo rito, kasabihin namin yung mga nakikita namin for your consumption.
Yeah.
Tama.
At saka to add, when all the shots that that are submitted here or that you're showing us right now, people put in a lot of effort to make
it. Yeah. And we respect that.
Correct, we respect that. The fact that you sent this photo, it means you just want another person's opinion.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Parang we both don't consider ourselves masters or experts. No way. There's no master. Everybody is the same. Diba? It's just experience. Somebody shooting 10 years as opposed to somebody shooting 2 years. Siyempre, the guy shooting 10 years have a lot more errors that he can tell, oh, don't do this kasi I made this, ganyan. It's experience. There's no such thing as, kaya when people say masters, I always say, no, just a padawan. It's a master.
Pero talaga, bakit napapangitan kayo dun sa shot yung nakaganon ako?
Ay, oo.
Ayun, yun lang ang reject sa lahat.
Bakit napapangitan kayo dun?
Umay!
Yeah. Chris, so far, question,
Asara.
So far, how many photos na yan, including kay Jem?
Teka, nakaka
4, 5?
half na tayo. 7 na yun.
7? Okay. Out of the 7, 6 are good. 1? 1. Okay. Silver Surfer, down.
Down. Bumaba.
Alam niyo kung bakit naka-down ng ganon? Kasi hindi kasi makaganon. Walang motor. Kaya hindi nakaganon.
Grabe yun. Alright, speaking of...
May motor.
Eto, dahil kailangan ng motor nito, or hindi ko alam ang story actually, baka ito kailangan din ng motor. Anong feedback nyo? Tito Jun, ikaw muna.
Kilala ko yata ito.
Partner, mayabang to.
Kilala ko to.
Najajaryo lagi ito no?
Gabi-gabi nagpo-post to, nauumay na rin ako dito. Sunog! Carl, kung nakikinig ka, yung kaliwang mata ay sunog na, wala ng detail.
Yari ka.
Wala ng detail.
Ito.
Yes, wala ng detail na sunog na yan.
Sunog.
Ingatan na yan pagka ganyan.
Overexposed.
Yes, overexposed.
No, yeah. Correct.
Overall composition is okay. Lighting is okay except for this particular thing. Tapos kung ako mag-shoot nito, lalagyan ko ng ilaw sa ibabaw para yung mismong taas ng ulo niya magkakaroon ng rim.
Right.
Kasi puti, mabilis pa silawin yan eh. So, pag nilagyan mo yan ng puti dyan, ma-highlight yung ulo niyan, bibilog lalo yan.
Nice. Feeling ko dahil sa pagbabike kanina kaya nasunog eh. Narawan.
Tingin ko yung konsepto ng nasa baba lahat ng ilaw. So, his light is on the left and on the right. Kitang-kita yung highlights eh.
Right.
Sunog pareho eh.
Agree.
Meron ding hotspot sa kaliwang mata at meron hotspot sa kanang mata.
Oo, ano?
Ngayon, pag nilagay niya sa likod, nilagay niya ng ilaw sa likod yan, dadaplisan na lang yan. Lahat ng side nito magre-rim ito. Pati yung arm niya magre-rim, yung ulo magre-rim.
Yan.
Ilaw from above and out the back.
Yes.
Nice.
Agree.
Ganda nun.
Yeah.
Tito Perry.
Puputok lalo ito.
Yeah. Yayabang lalo yan, partner.
Ganun ba?
Yayabang lalo.
Tama na yan. Wag mo nang baguhin yan. Mag-bend ka na lang.
Ako, I agree. I agree with what he said. Kasi I also saw the blown out highlights sa eyes, no? And then yung sinasabi niya, you light it from the top back to create the rim. That's rim light. So, rim light itself. Okay. One thing lang for me, all its composition, everything is good. One thing I noticed is the right. Okay,
Right.
left hand. Okay, I think yung left hand niya is twisted too much. See? Twisted, bawasan mo. You do it, it's twisted too much. There's may strain. If you do it. Pag kinopya mo yung position of the hand, right?
Okay.
Look at the position ng thumb. It's twisted too much. Hindi siya nagmamatch. The forearm doesn't match yung kamay, the hand.
Okay.
It's twisted too much. Yeah, it's twisted too much.
Oo nga, no? Yeah.
Yan ang ano. But all the other aspects, I agree with partner. It's good actually. It's a nice shot. I like the color here, the red pink color. I like that. Parang complements the blue and the white. Yeah, complements the blue and the white. Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Pero kung dumating sa high school,
question though, dahil ito narinig ko na to dati, but feel free to tell me otherwise. Mas sabi nila, mas madali daw i-fix or i-brighten ang picture na underexposed kesa sa overexposed na padidilimin sa post-process. Tama ba yun?
Baliktad.
Ay, baliktad. Okay.
Baliktad.
So mas madali bang
You'd
yung
rather
underexposed?
over than under. You'd rather over than under. Especially when you shoot raw. I mean, lesser of two evils. Siyempre, you don't wanna, but you'd rather overexpose than underexpose. Lalo na pag naka-JPEG ka, the details, wala na yan.
Papi, ito yung sinasabi mo sa akin yung nagsesebo na, no?
Where? Saan?
I mean, yung sinasabi mo na sebo na pag yung overexpose, no?
Yeah.
Sebo na.
Okay.
Pero ako, sa point na over-under, I would rather under.
Under.
Kanya-kanya. Ako,
I would rather under kasi kanya-kanyang preference din yan eh.
Yes.
Kasi pag na-blown out na, wala ka ng highlights.
Wala ka recovery.
Wala na recovery. Pero pag under ka, wag mo naman sobrang under, no? Kasi pag yung dark parts, magiging muddy naman.
Okay.
So, dapat mag-under ka man. Ako kasi preference ko lagi, every time I shoot, it's always under. Under 3, under 0.3 or 0.5.
I see. All
Pero
right.
mas makukuha ko, mas nakukuha ko lahat ng details pag kailangan ng pukpukan.
Okay.
And I never shoot raw kasi. Except for trabaho. I always shoot JPEG sa mga toys, sa hobbies, o sa kung ano mga trip ko. I always shoot under.
Nice.
Preference yan eh. Preference yan.
Ako, I prefer them the other way.
Alam mo yung exciting talaga, lalo nakaka-excite itong episode natin ngayong gabi. Alam mo yung kasi yung school ng different thoughts from sa dalawa nating established guests.
Oo.
So,
different school.
Ano kami, building? Alam niya. Established.
Makisig.
Ayusin mo.
Yan.
Mga matitipuno at makikisig ng mga guests tonight. I mean, yung school of thought, diba?
Yeah.
Parang, well, it's up to you.
Ganda. True, oo.
At saka to add lang, no? When you critique somebody's photo, you critique it in a way na you give them the general guidelines lang. Not so much on influencing them or telling them na you should do this and that because that's how I want you to do it. No. Kasi you don't want them to do your style. You want them to know why is it like this and why is it like that.
Okay. Oo nga, no? Ang hirap ng kokopya na lang or kopyahin mo ko. Ganun. Yung gawa ko, di ba?
I mean, yung going
we
back
can get inspired eh.
Yes, true. I mean, katulad nung naituro sa akin ni Kuya Jun, no? Kumbaga parang mag-shoot ka muna ng neutral sa gitna para at least pwede mo siyang galawin.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So, pwede mo siyang galawin. So, kung gusto mo siyang i-darken, okay ka. So, pwede mo siyang i-brighten up, okay lang. Kasi at least sa gitna ka maglalaro eh.
Actually, exposure. Yeah, meron yang exposure.
For sure.
Bracketing actually sa camera.
Bracketing.
Bracketing. You take 3 sets, one is over, one is neutral, one is
Mhm.
under. Then you choose. Yeah, if under works for you like a partner, go. Yeah, if neutral works for you, go. If over, at least you have 3.
Mhm.
Diba? It's like taking several photos of the same setup, several different angles. You have to have choices. You cannot be
Mhm.
limited to 1 or 2 lang. Diba? Kasi what you see right now, and then when you transfer it on the computer, parang iba eh. Sometimes sa camera, this is good. Pagdating sa camera, wow, this is better pala. So it's nice to have extras actually.
Mhm.
Extras.
Alright.
Mga gaano karami extras? Mga 43 ba yan?
Partner, sumusobra na to
Mga 56, ganun.
Sumusobra na.
Alright. Speaking of extra,
Kanina ka pa.
eto, kilala nyo ang nag-shot nito. Marami ng gumaya din sa shots ng ating kaibigan.
Kilala ko rin to.
Na-inspire kami sa mga shots na to. Yeah. But tell us what you think about this shot.
Okay, partner, take it
Go
away.
ahead. Go ahead,
Sige,
partner.
Kayaan pa.
Oo.
I mean, Papa Pia,
Ito pala, oh.
so kumbaga parang, ito ba yun na Dutch angle works? Kasi kumbaga parang, kung ikaw yung nag-take ng shot nito, kung tao talaga to, nakahiga ka eh.
Tumitingala.
Up ka eh, no?
Oo nga, no?
Sasabihin ko pa lang, actually, nauna mo ko. This is one instance where Dutch angle works. It's the right perspective. The right. It's not. It's tilted in a way that it looks. The impact is different. Yeah. The photographer shot from way down. Diba? Below waist yan eh. Kasi you cannot even see the feet, diba?
Mhm.
And then this one on the front, foreground. Although it's bokeh, it's blurred, it's still a foreground. The one at the back, the light coming from the back, Junjutsu yan eh.
Actually.
Diba? The light coming from here and then illuminated half of the part ng body up to the head, since this is a black figure, backlit siya. Yung sinasabi ni partner kanina na you light it from the back. It's effective, very, very effective. And then, details. Since it's a black subject, kay Jimenez to sigurado.
Sigurado yan.
Mixmaster 05.
Yeah, since it's a black subject, yung details of the costume nagpop. Normally, a lot of people shooting black characters, they fail to see that. Sometimes, parts of the figure, like the arm, blends in with the background. Inakain siya ng background. It's black. So, he did the smart thing by lighting the background. By throwing light behind the character, he made sure sure that the figure popped. Diba? Yung body niya, details present, belt, details present. And then, the eyes, okay, one here, one here. It's a good, actually, it's a good shot eh. Nitpick. Okay. If I were to nitpick something lang I noticed this part, okay? The window, okay, and the cloud above. Okay? The light coming from the window and the light coming, I would want to see where the light coming from the above is. Ito, the one at the top part. Kasi based on how I'm looking at it right now, lumalabas hiwalay silang dalawa.
Okay.
Yeah, nakasplit siya. So, maybe this part na window is, nakalit yung back niya, but this one at the back, medyo hindi ko alam saan. Parang dito rin galing eh. Pero ito. Pero it's nice, no? Pero it's a little bit off for me.
Pero parang yung introduced light kanina na pinag-uusapan natin.
Yes.
So dito na papasok na yung pinag-uusapan natin.
So for example, if this is coming from above, kunyari, then kailangan to, meron pa sa a little bit more pababa. Not just up to the waist lang. Kasi natago siya up to the waist lang Parang bat signal. Alam mo yung bat signal sa sky? Parang ganun nangyari. So maganda to. Meron a little bit parang here, behind.
Ito pa.
Yeah, meron a little bit. Tapos, okay, left arm. Okay, right arm.
Ito sa right arm.
Yeah. I think the right arm, I think it's too straight.
Too straight. Okay.
Too straight yan. It's a preference. Sabi nga ni partner, it's preference yan. But I think it's too straight. Siguro if you break it, if you do it the same way as the left arm. Yeah. If you do it the same way as the left, para nakalabas ng konting-konti lang. Kasi right now, the way I see it, diba the belt, there's a red crank sa belt. Right. And then there's a parang ball here. And then, you see that? There's a crank and then yung belt niya. And then the arm, para siya nakadikit lang. Alam mo yun?
Okay. So from
para
here to here.
Yeah. Siguro maganda to pag nakalabas ng konti or nakalupa ng konti. Pero aside from that, I love that.
Yung parang may mansana sa kiligili ganun.
Para siya lumalabas based on the angle of the way it was shot, para siyang putol.
Okay.
Because of the crank actually. It's not his fault actually. It's because of this part, the belt part with the crank. So lumalabas, the hand is not parang parallel sa shoulder. Tingnan mo yung left. Okay. The right most part ng shoulder and the forearm, hindi pantay, diba? Lumalabas maliit ito, pero ito malaki.
Okay.
Hindi siya pantay. Parang there's something missing here. It's because of the belt. So maybe pwede yan ipasok niya, for example, pasok niya a bit, tapos ilabas ng konting ganon. Baka it might be better. But I love the mood. I love the angle. I love the composition. I love to try to do this shot someday.
Nice.
I love the figure. Maganda yung figure.
I love the figure. Nice. Yan yung thumbs up. Hindi gaya nung isa.
I mean,
alright. Sige, go.
Si Kuya Jun muna.
Si Tito Jun muna.
Alright. Mix, if you're watching, tingin ko ito yung best photo niya na kung saan tingin ko kumuha siguro ito mga 20 hanggang 30 shot to get that smoke Alam ko to kung bakit naputol at hindi tumuloy doon sa may bintana. Malamang ito kasi yung usok niya doon lang napunta. So yung tama ng ilaw, yun lang ang nalit kung saan lang tumama yung ilaw.
Okay.
Kasi sa experience ko, sa dami ko nang ginagawa na puro ganyan, kung saan tumama yung ilaw mo, doon talaga napuputol yan So, trial lang sa makuha mo yung best, yung kumukurba talaga siya.
Correct.
Minsan, umabot ka ng 20, 30, 40 shots kung sinuswerte ka. Pag minamalas ka, 100 na, wala pa.
Tama.
Tapos yung Dutch angle niya works, pero if ako mag-nitpick, bababaan ko pa doon sa kanyang left leg, kasi implied to kung saan naputol yung paa niya, kaya parang matikas yung tayo niya. Pero parang ibababa ko pa o i-move ko pa ng konti para magmukhang buo yung paa niya. May imagine mo kung saan yung paa niya kasi naputol na yung paa niya sa left.
Tama.
So kung i-imply mo na naputol siya, at least sa imagination ng nanonood o ng tumitingin, buo pa rin yung paa niya dapat. So i-move ko pa ng konti to the left, to the right yung frame para mabuo yung left leg niya. Yung kung saan babagsak yung paa niya.
Okay.
Forward a bit siguro.
Yes.
Okay. Forward a bit.
Yes.
Nice.
Saka yung rim, kasi black na ito, challenge actually ang black pa na paputukin. Pag ako, dadaplisan ko pa to doon sa gilid-gilid, yung left leg niya, yung right leg niya, ilalim, pababrighten ko pa yan ng konti.
Para mag-pop.
Para pumutok.
Okay.
Ito lang naisip ko lang question from sa ating mga season, well-seasoned. Mga
well-seasoned na naman.
Kanina pa to
Oo, kanina pa to Tatalupan ko talaga to
Tatalupan.
I mean, ito, kasi kung totoo
kita mo yung labi ko, nagigigil na.
I mean,
sige.
From experience lang talaga. Ito from experience. Sa inyong dalawa dyan sa baba. I mean, kung totoong tao to, nakahiga ka na, pagkukuha ka. Meron ba kayong mga memorable shots during sa field, nung nag-shoot pa kayo na nakahiga kayo?
Oo naman.
Na ganyan na shots.
Oo naman.
Top of
Not
your head
toys.
na hindi
Not
toys.
toys.
Hindi toys.
Yeah. Meron.
I mean, ano yung pinaka-memorable sa inyo na yung tipo nakahiga kayo ng gano'n? Ano? Meron ba kayo na mga
Sa akin may sa race, no? Pagka yung
Sa race.
dumadapa yung cyclist tapos nag-elbow or knee drag, yung mga fast-moving race motorcycles. Yun, gusto mo makuha yung knee na nakadikit sa lupa kasi iba din meron silang parang sparkles. Kapag tumatama sa lupa yung kanilang knees, nag-i-spark. Yun, masarap kunan yun. Lalo na pag umuulan. Yung pagka dumadapa siya, nag-reflect siya, tapos yung talsik ng tubig sa gulong, mag-freeze mo. Tapos pati mukha nila, sharp. Yun ang mga money shot kung tawagin. Nakadiga ka talaga sa sahig. Nakataga ka talaga. As in, belly flat. Flat belly ka talaga.
Oh, nice. Ikaw, Papa P, yung mga, from yung sa mga events mo before,
may mga ganun din ba?
Pero fun memories.
Meron din, yeah. Sa wedding before pa, pero I don't remember yung exact pose or siguro, kunyari, sa simbahan, nasa baba ako, nasa taas. I don't remember, pero meron din.
Similar.
May similar din. Several photos meron din.
Nice.
Meron din.
Nahihirit mo. May siniset up kang joke eh.
No, wala. Kasi kumbaga parang, alam mo katulad ng sinabi ni Kuya Jude, alam mo yung, syempre, katulad ni Papa P, imagine pag nasa events to, syempre, medyo formado yan. Medyo naka long sleeves pag nag-shoot, pag nasa So, kumbaga parang kung hihiga-higa siya doon, so alam mo parang wala na yung poise, parang gano'n. For the lack of better term. Kaya na-imagine ko lang kasi kung parang, kita mo naman yung nakasama niyo naman sa personal si Kuya Jude tsaka si Papa P. Alam mo yung poise sa kanilang dalawa, parang yung aura, yung parang aura nila, parang hindi ko nakikita mawawala sa poise itong dalawang to.
Meron ako ginawang wedding shoot dati, church friend, ang wedding nila was around 6 a.m. yata ang start. So the preparation was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, diba? So yun, pawis and all. Sobrang pawis. Talagang shooting, all sorts of angles. Sige lang. Basta it's part of the job. Ika nga. Diba partner? Tama? It's part of the job.
Kailangan mo mag-deliver kasi you're being paid.
Tama.
Kung anong kailangan na output, gagawin.
Tama.
Yeah. At naiintindihan naman ng tao yan. Pagpabalik mo sa, halimbawa, sa part ni partner, pagdating niya sa reception, gusgusin siya. Naiintindihan ng tao yan.
Yeah, true.
It happened. Actually, it happened.
Yeah.
Tsaka hindi ka naman binayaran doon for your looks for your output diba?
Yes.
Sila pa nga maaawa sa'yo kasi, uy, kawawa ka na, basang-basa ka, gusto mo ng ganito.
Pupunasan.
Totoo lang.
Actually.
Parang gusto ko yun Gusto ko ako yung taga-puna si Papa P habang voice poses.
Silver surfer.
Actually, buti nga tayo na hindi na natin kailangan na mabuhis-buhay shots sa toys natin.
Oh, yeah.
Napaka-easy actually.
Yan. Speaking of buwis-buhay, ito medyo ganun ang tema ng shot natin na to.
Kilala ko to.
Nakita ko na to.
Uy! may comment si Kaloy pero mamaya na yung comment niya.
Mamaya na.
Go ahead, partner.
Sige.
Ito yung combatman, no? Combatman ba to?
Si Juan yata to, no? Tama. Combatman
yung gawa na tabak. Parang mga goons.
Yata.
Action shot. Actually, I also think it's too clean kasi he's getting away. The motorcycle is getting away. Maganda, may parang dirt underneath. Masyado malinis yung floor. The motorcycle, masyado malinis yung setup actually. Tapos yung goon at the back, what's this? The back behind the scarf. Behind the scarf, yung kasi he's running, di ba? Pero the body is too straight. The body is too straight as compared to the other goon. Okay? And then, Okay, yung other goon, there's a parang hotspot sa nose. Parang may hotspot, no? Yeah, there's a hotspot sa nose. Ilaw coming here, here, here. Okay, coming here at the back. Yeah, that's so the light is coming here. Maganda. I
Shocker
like the
Combat
depth.
1.
Yeah, I like the depth of the shot. Yung parang it's coming from, parang pag ganun. It's coming towards you. But yes, it's too clean.
Too clean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too clean. Everything's too neatly arranged.
Neatly
The crates,
arranged.
neatly arranged. Even the crates too clean. Parang maganda. May parang
Nasa
yung
ere.
motorcycle. Yeah, nasa
Oo,
ere.
tumilapon, no? Bigla nadaanan
Oo.
niya eh.
And then yung
Okay.
motorcycle, maganda yan, may parang tangible smoke. If the photographer uses tangible, sila Akira, they always use parang polyester yata for the
Polyester.
smoke. Yeah, or you can, 3D
Cotton?
printed smokes.
Ayun
Pwede.
pa.
At the back, a little bit parang, for the motorcycle. Headlight is good. Figure, position, okay. Yung position of the figure is the leg. Right leg, no, this one. I think mas maganda ito if naka-plant siya sa pedal.
Kumbaga dito, no?
Unless it's not possible because of the articulation of the toya. But for example, if it's not possible, I would probably put the leg, parang put it ididikit ko sa motor. Diba? Kasi nung nag-go na siya tapos yung paa parang naka-fly, alam mo yung parang naka-free wheel yung paa, nakalipad. So I'd probably bring this closer.
Parang nagsusuperman siya sa motor eh, no?
Yeah.
In its essence.
Alam mo, gusto ko na una-una talaga napansin ni Papa P yung motor, ha? Gusto ko yun, ha? Yun
Sabi ko eh.
This one at the top, the goon behind the red scarf. Itong white portion at the top, I don't know if this is a hole sa roof ng dayo. I think it would be more pleasant without that. It's an eyesore, a bit of an eyesore. Kasi yung focus again, if you look at the picture right now, my eyes nakafocus ka agad sa mata ng rider. It's red, and that's a scarf. That's where my eyes are drawn at. But then I see the white spot here at the top. Parang it's not consistent with the rest of the bubong. This one.
Right. Nice.
But basically, that's it. I think that's about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tito June.
Yeah. Alam ko, nakita ko to sa kabilang GC, no, na meron silang alam ko digital tong background.
Yeah, actually.
Okay naman, no, pati perspective tama, correct naman. It's just way too clean nga. It's way too clean. Okay naman action niya okay naman. Kulang lang sa particles kasi syempre pag nagmo-motor ka, medyo
Sure.
Maaring posible rin naman na kaya hindi nakadikit pa yung paa sa peg kasi kaalis niya pa lang. Alam mo yung kabibuelo pa lang niya.
Okay.
Pwede rin yun So, lalo mas may action. Kasi pag pumadyak siya, may dirt lalo yan.
Okay. Nice.
So, yun lang. The square edit is good. It works kasi baka may mga tiyataguin na siya sa gilid o kung ano yung perspective ng camera. It works naman. Kulang lang kulang lang talaga sa elements.
Nice.
Flying papers, dust.
What in
smoke.
line with the elements, what do you think about the blurred na gulong?
Gulong?
That
ano yan,
simulates
preference
action.
yan. Yeah, preference yan. Kasi syempre may movement
Alright.
Preference yan.
Akala ko, Kuya Jun, sasabihin mo kulang talaga sa motor Akala ko yun ang sasabihin mo
Yari.
Anak, yung Armalite ko nga.
Yari.
Yung blurred na gulong niya is movement.
Ay,
so it's good.
Yeah.
It's proper because it's movement. So tama lang.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Okay. So, next tayo para bago tayo
Partner.
ma-stop sa mga motor.
Kaya rin
Go ahead.
natin to.
Ito yung na-feature sa ano to sa I think something
Figma?
Figma? You arts fans or something, nakita ko to
yata SH Figure Arts fans.
Kay ano to parang kay Mix kay Mix ba to?
Yata,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He uses a 45 millimeter lens na naka-zoom all the way. Okay? I know because because we talk often, no. The sign at the back of the head, feeling ko is awkward. It confuses the hair. Okay? Of ano to, 'di ba? Itadori or something. Yung character, okay?
No,
the left hand, okay. There's something wrong with the proportion of the figure for me.
Big.
Yeah, big hand, number one. And then middle part of the body down to the leg, big. The upper part is small, and then the hand is
distortion.
big. Distortion. Yeah, distortion. Yeah. So it's not that flattering for me personally, no. Siguro, like I said, you take this several angles. So maybe a quarter angle of this would come out better. I don't know, would be better. But right now it's flat, and then it looks out of proportion. The color is okay. Para siyang parang may color grading siya. Basta it's okay. All the other elements okay. Nakatago ito. Okay, this one on the floor. Left foot, right? Okay, sa front ng left foot, there's something here. Pwede nang, you can take this away and then just, show the whole foot.
Okay.
Parang, I think too much. You don't need to put this, but again, preference ng photographer. If he thinks it's good, it's good. Actually, diba? Yun lang. Parang, I'm not convinced with the way he was posed.
Okay.
It looks out of proportion for me. Unless the figure is like that. Yun lang.
Oo nga, no? Well, yeah. Okay, gets. Tito June, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Ako, I don't know the character. Maaaring talaga malaki yung mga extremities niya, no? Pero yun, ano ang ginagawa ng kanang kamay? Nakasabit lang. Pwede naman yan nakarest sa binti o sa tuhod habang nakataas yung tuhod para mas relax yung dating.
Yep.
No, hindi yung parang nakaganoon siya na kasi medyo relax yung tuhod niya so formang relax Maaaring naka-elbow doon sa tuhod or kundi kaya nakahawak yung kamay sa tuhod. Magmumukha mas malaki pero mukhang off talaga dahil baka yung character niya malaki talaga yung kamay.
Baka nga. O sinasandalan, pwede rin, no?
Yes, pwede rin. Tapos yung sign sa likod, alisin ko yan pag ako nag-shoot yan para focus talaga doon sa tao.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Kasi hindi ko yung ilalagay yung tao dyan na mayroon sign sa likod kasi distracting yan.
Correct.
Nice. Ang ganda.
Tama ka, siguro nga baka 35 or 40 millimeters yung ginamit na dyan.
40 ano yan? Well, kung kay mix to, it's a 45 millimeter. Pero kung
kasi
alam.
Normally pag ganyan nakatayo lang, portrait na ganyan, straight up, gagamit ako 85 pataas.
Tama.
85 pataas.
Yep.
At what aperture?
Pag gusto mo ng madrama, like for example, sumuntok, malaki yung kamao, maliit yung ulo, parang ganito, kukuha ka ng wide.
Yeah.
Ba't parang kung kailan ako pumasok, may sinusutok na kaya
talaga sinadya ako talaga.
Ayun o, tinapat ko pa talaga sa'yo para ma-armalite ka mamaya.
Loko.
Alam mo, tingin ko, kaya ako napa-CR, kakasuntok mo sa pantog ko, papapi, kakasuntok mo mataas ng gano'n kaya ako napa-CR.
Kasi Chris, ang portrait, ang focal range ng portraiture is around 85 millimeter and up. You can go 120, 100, even 200 millimeter pwede. Parang 85 is parang yun. Canon users, they know this. They call this a portrait lens, diba? 85 mm na lens. So, if you are using a DX body, or a crop censored body, you mount a 50 millimeter lens that would give you approximately around 80 something, more or less 40 lens. Tapos yung sabi ni
Nice.
partner kanina na if you want yung parang medyo comedy ang dating na malaki yan, yeah, you go the
Para
wider
si
end.
Luffy.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
wider end, 28 below, 30, yeah, 28 below, yan. The wider, the more distorted siya.
Okay. Kailangan para tama ang kamay daw, sabi. Again, thank you. Lalaki ng kamay, lalo sa ganda.
Lalaki din kamay, lalo ganda sana nakasabit sa loob. Lalaki yung kamay o malaki yung kamay?
Baka lalaki.
Lalaki. Tingin ko lalaki.
Lalaki yung
Mag-grow.
kamay. Yeah.
Okay. Pag nilagay pa sa leg. Kasi may comparison, I guess.
Pero
Pag pinatong daw sa leg.
because of the way it was posed. Nakaharap siyang ganun eh. It looks too flat. Pag nakaganon siya, mababawasan yung distortion, makikita mo kaagad yung for ngayon, nakaganon siya, tapos nakaganon yung knee niya, medyo flat. Kaya mukhang malaki ilalim. Pero yung silver surfer natin,
Pero
Pins down. Yeah, go ahead.
going back na doon sa portraiture, no? Usually pagka yung sa mga hindi sanay mag-pose, mag-shoot tayo ng tao, no? Usually ito yung trouble na yung isang kamay kung saan mo sila papupwestuhin, right? From experience, no? Sa ating mga well-aged
model photographers. Ayun, yari yan kay Bono.
Well-aged, ha? Well-aged.
Teka. Hindi, mahirap din kasi.
Ayaw kanina ng well-seasoned, ayaw ng well-established. Ano ba talaga?
Well-seasoned, ano ka, mistake?
Experience. Sige, doon ako sa experience. Ito, speaking of experience, I think the sender has the first time experience of shooting Kamen Riders. Yun yung context na ibibigay ko sa inyo. Sige, Tito P, ikaw muna. Since ikaw ang mainit sa Kamen ngayon.
Mainit sa dance floor.
Feeling ko rin hindi nyo kilala kung sino nag-shoot nito eh.
Okay. Ito, that's angle shot, right? Okay. I think it's okay. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 10 being the highest, this is a personal preference. Siguro it's around a 7 or an 8. So it's okay for me. It works. Okay. Why? Because even though yung screen is tilted, it's tilted in a way that the figure can still stand properly without going down, without sinking. Gets mo? The way he is positioned right now, nakabend yung knees, it works for this setup. Okay. Itong front part, the figure with the lightsaber or sword, okay? This is more of a preference. Some people, they like this buo, the whole character. Okay. Some people, they like it like this. So, okay. Okay. I think this is okay for me, but I think the sword, okay, distracting. If you look at the position ng hand niya, it's going down, but the sword is going to the left or parang siyang ganun. Right? So if the sword is naka-face down a bit, I think, para naka-face all the way down, baka mas hindi siya maging awkward. Okay? The foreground here, you can lessen this. You can crop it a little bit more. Kasi this figure in the front, that's your foreground already. So you don't need this extra space. At in the front, you can zoom it in. Can you try to zoom it to the part mawala lang yung sige. Sige pa. Yan. Op. Okay. Ito, with this photo, you are putting emphasis on this guy, si Black ba ito?
Si Black, yeah.
Si Black. You're putting more emphasis on him than this guy because the guy in the front is just a complementary figure lang. kasi since it's a fighting scene, uh, light is good. Okay, position lang. Yeah, position ganda yung light. Okay. Yeah, it's the sword for me.
The sword.
Yeah,
Okay.
the sword. Kasi this the position of the sword, and then sa likod ng rider there's this parang white, I don't know, the prop. Yeah, this one. Para silang nakaganon, no? The red and the white parang nakaganon. Parang chopstick.
Okay. Okay.
Yung white parang ano. So I think if you maybe it's either you bring down the sword or you take out the sword.
Okay.
So you put more emphasis on the character. But it's a good shot actually. I like the lighting. Ganda.
Ganda.
Details
Alright.
ganda. Yeah.
Tito June, how about you?
Ako, I like it. Yun lang yung nasa likod ng paa niya, yung white. Yun yung white na.
Ito.
Hindi, yung white na nasa likod
Ito.
ni Black. Yan.
Alright.
Deflecting sa akin yan.
Okay. Sumagot ka.
Overall, okay naman. Pati yung pagka-dodge nga niya, okay lang. Meron lang mga portions dito na, anyway, challenge talaga ang Black na kunan, na paputokin, no? May mga lugar dito na nag-blend siya sa background. Although, if you use your imagination, kita mo naman.
Yeah.
No, like, nasa crotch ni Black, wala na eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No?
Ano.
Tsaka yung doon sa may belt area niya, although alam mo nakaganon siya, parang mas maganda sana kung kita pa yung muscle doon sa may shoulder niya. Yes.
Yeah.
Yun yung mga emphasis na maliliit, minsan na na-overlook natin pagka excited tayo mag-shoot eh. No? Pero dito sa lugar yung paanga niya, yung kulay silver dyan na yun nga sinabi ni na parang naka-triangle doon sa sword. Medyo, yung sword, I can accept that. Pero yung puti doon, parang masyado siyang matakaw sa atensyon. Yung nasa paa ni Black. Pero yung angle niya, lighting niya, okay. Pati yung pag-pop niya ron sa crates na nasa likod, okay lang. Yun nga lang, may mga areas lang talaga na kumbaga, gagamit ka na ng imagination para makita mo talaga. Pero mas maganda yun pag i-imply mo pa ng konti. Maski na pinong lines lang.
Yun.
Para mas makita yung stance.
Yan.
Basta ang key dyan is, especially on a black or very navy blue, black, pink.
Challenge lagi yan.
Yeah, be careful and watch out that it doesn't blend in with the background. Especially if it's dark background. Like even the portions. Kasi kakainin siya ng background eh. So, maganda, you light it from the back. So, di pa agad the details, di ba? With the rim.
Alright.
Yeah, this is good, but the Silver Surfer is...
Nagpasalamat na si Arnold Dolva.
Si Arnold, okay.
Sa gitna pa, Papi, alam mo, may sasabihin lang sa'yo si Axel. Axel, wait lang may sasabihin lang sa'yo si Axel.
Tinuruan mo yun habang nag-CR ka eh. Narinig ko eh. Bili. May sasabihin lang sa'yo si Axel. Bili mo na, bili mo.
Gusto niya marinig ang reaction. Hello, Axel?
Wala motor.
Turuan.
Tinuruan yung bata, grabe.
Turuan.
Lang motor. Ito hindi kailangan ng motor ng next shot natin. Yan. But anyway, Tito Jun, ikaw muna.
Sige, go. Excuse
Sige lang.
Masyadong maraming vacant area sa taas. Yung crop niya talaga medyo sentrong-sentro yung ulo eh, no? Kumbaga lumalabas yung mismong focus point niya talaga nasa mukha lang. There's too much space left, right, and above. The color is okay. Medyo on the warm side yung tao. Kumbaga parang masyado ng warm. Although gumamit siya ng neutral color. Ayun lang. Ayusin lang yung cropping pagka mga ganito.
So, if ever, ito yan? Would this work better?
No, that doesn't. Siguro, i-quarter mo to. I-crop mo. Sige, crop mo. And then, Yan, mga ganyan. Kundi, layo mo pa konti. Tapos, okay na yan, tapos i-pan mo to your right. Yan.
Yan.
Mas may effect. Tapos, zoom out mo pa ng konti. Para makita pa yung isang denture sa kanang kamay niya. Yan. That will work.
Okay.
Para sa akin, this is preference, no? Pero syempre, kung sino man yung kumuha niyan, ganoon talaga siguro gusto niya. Baka balak niya maglagay ng title sa taas, text sa gilid. Pwede yun.
Pwede, no?
Pwede yun. Kasi sa amin, practice namin, pagka nag-shoot sa magazine, laging leave space for captions. Kasi alam mo na, di ba? Siguro, balak niya gawing comics or something to, kaya ganoon na idea niya. Hindi natin masasabi. Pero pag ako mag-fix ng photo, yung kanina.
Okay.
Just too wide. Maraming vacant space.
Alright.
And the color is too red on the character.
Too red. Nice. Thank you. Tito P, ikaw.
Okay. Ako, I agree with the space, no? One problem with Instagram, okay? When you load the picture sa Instagram, square, right? So, this one, you took this landscape siya, diba? Right now, rectangular.
Yep.
So, when you post this sa Instagram, there's a possibility that parts of the side makakat yan. Sure na yan. Kasi you imagine this being square right now. Diba? If it's square right now, yung composition kanina na binigay ni partner works. Actually. I agree. Too much space. There's only one person so far I know na who started yung putting space because he wants to put a lot of words. Si Mix. All the shots may Kamen Rider this, Japanese words that. So deliberately, sinadya niya to put words. Nasa layout photo.
Layout.
Layout ng photo. But this one, I agree. If we are going to look at this right now without, let's say you want to post this at Facebook, for example, diba? No restrictions sa ratios, diba? So you're gonna post it as is. I agree. If you're gonna put captions, pwede. But if not, if it's just this photo, there's too much dead space. Number one. Number two, the lighting for me is confusing. The white part here. There's a white here, there's a red here, there's a blue here, and then there's a parang I think what he's trying to do is trying to show na Joker is medyo crazy. You know, different lighting makes him crazy. It works. Pero like what partner always says, you have to have a main light source where it's coming from.
Above.
Above. So looking at this right now, ang matapang na source niya would be actually both pantay matapang, the white part and then this red are both strong. So naglalaban sila. So maganda yan, you just readjust the lighting. Let's say, for example lang I'm not saying that you should do it like this. For example, you put the white here on the top right, top left, top right. Okay, from my screen, it's the top left.
Left.
Left
hand.
You do this up, pointing downwards. It's a different effect already. And then you dial down the red and the blue. You dial it down just a little bit to create more mood. But overall, okay siya. For what he wants to project, it's okay. Kasi if you look at this picture right now, you're gonna see yung spill ng lights. Diba? Yung puti here, parang may flashlight ng gano'n. And then,
parang sinasadya niya, Paps Parang intentional niyang gumawa ng ganyan Para lang mabigyan ng hindi, para mabigyan ng emphasis yung pati yung highlight dito sa gilid
Ayun. If he is
sunog pa actually sunog to
Yeah. If he is doing that deliberately, then it's correct. Kung talagang sadya niya ginagawa yan, then wala na masasabi. Diba?
Pero mas maganda nga yan pag nasa taas.
Yeah.
Nasa left corner sa taas.
Up. Yeah.
Left
It's
corner
on the white. Diba? Kasi it's coming from behind, so it's gonna give a rim effect.
I see. Interesting. Now, in relation to what you guys mentioned about the composition and cropping, where do we crop? Kasi ito, of the four of us, nagkakaintindihan dito, but for our audience, paano ba natin i-crop dapat ang isang subject? Let's say, ito, if we are to kasi ito yung shot niya, na-crop siya dito sa may crotch. Is this proper? I'm not sure, but tell us your insights sa pag-crop ng object generally na pleasing. I don't know. If there are general guidelines like rule of thirds, mga ganon.
Teka, before that, masingit ko lang pala, nakita ko
Sure.
to. The belt part, there's a horizontal bar, di ba? I know, it's dark. So it's
this one.
yeah, it's dark. Yeah. So it's dark. So yung part of the jacket blended in almost with the background. So hindi consistent yung background niya. Very dark in the part. So with the cropping, okay, rule of thirds. Basic rule of thirds. Yung pinakita mo kaninang when you zoom it in, yung inapprove ni partner na kanina.
Yeah.
Yeah, rule of thirds.
That works.
Yeah. I would crop it rule of thirds. That's it. Different. Okay. We're not saying that if you don't do rule of thirds, the photo is not good. Diba? Sometimes you have to break the rule to make it. Diba? I mean, if you're happy with breaking the rule, so be it. The rule of thirds is there as a guide. It may make the picture look a bit more dramatic, dynamic, but that doesn't mean that if you put the subject in the middle, it's not good.
Let's say ganito. Ginit naman siya.
Doesn't mean that it's not good, diba? So, but it's more pleasing based on this photo right now. It's more pleasing to pan it the other way. Bring it back yung kanina. Yeah. It's more pleasing if you use the rule of thirds. Why? Because background is very plain. It's very plain. So yung focus ng eyes mo is going to be sa face ni Joker. Yeah, it has to be in the face, diba? And then the rest follows, diba? So if it's a plain background, your eyes is narrowed down to the face of the subject. Maganda siya rule of third. But again, just to clarify things, doesn't mean that it's not. Doesn't mean that if you don't do rule of thirds, it's wrong. It's not.
Yeah, true.
It's still good. Yeah. Depende.
Actually, sa crop. Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
Ikaw, ito yung nag-Bluetooth, nag-sync na naman yung utak mo, yung utak natin dito, Chris.
Oo nga eh.
I mean, I think we're pertaining sa inyo guys yung pagka-crop should
Sa
be
body
cut.
parts.
Sa body parts, yes.
Let's say where to cut. Kunwari, we're going close up, extreme close up kasi may mga terms tayong ganun which we're not gonna go through a lot. Pero ano yung mga general guidelines na magbibigay yung tips when it comes to cropping sa figure. Kunwari ito, kukunin ko si Joker pero where do I cut? Do I cut here? Do I cut here pa? I don't know. Pero zoom in. Yung mga ganun bagay, kumbaga. Yeah. Dito, June.
Okay. There is no formal there is a preferred way. But there is no formal way to crop the figure. To some, they would want to crop this just showing the pinakailalim mo would be the dentures. Yeah.
Parang ganyan.
For example, yan. Oh, yes. Just imagine this without the space. Kunyari lang.
Kunyari ganyan.
Kunyari yan. That works. For some naman, showing a part of the leg is okay, but not yung... Okay. Yung sinasabi ng preferred way is not to make it look like putol. Manananggal, putol. Yun yung sinasabi nila. Putoy. There is no... Kasi it's a matter of preference yan eh. Okay, you hear people sa ibang forums, they're saying, do not cut the elbow. Elbows.
Or joints, tama ba?
Joints. No, yeah, the elbow.
The elbow,
Yeah,
okay.
Why? Because if you cut this sa frame, this one, no. Wala, hindi pwede. No. If you cut this, for example, it's gonna appear as if it's two separate pieces. We don't like to cut it. But it works on some photos. May si Mix, meron siyang isang photo nung volcan, the white one kanina, yung white, yung nakaganon. Isang photo niyan, parts of this was cut, but it works on the layout.
Okay.
It works on the layout. So, it's hard to say na, dapat you should crop like this. You should crop
So,
like that. There are parang guidelines na, and there are times that when you look at the photo, you feel as if, I think you have to show more of the leg because short legs, parang he looks like parang lumpo, or yung parang
mm,
uh, hindi siya pleasing to the eyes.
mm.
Parang
So you need,
pikaw, komang, ano ba?
parang ganun.
I guess,
Siyempre,
pwede, no?
not to offend anybody, siyempre, this is a toy, di ba? But sometimes it doesn't look pleasing to the eye. You know that something is wrong.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Partner.
Teka. Tito Jun, yes, go ahead, please.
Ang alam ko kasi, pag pinag-uusapan is headshot, hanggang shoulders. No? Parang ito
Shoulders,
yata yung gusto niyo malaman eh. Hanggang
Headshot,
shoulders.
Correct.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Ngayon, pag half body, hanggang sa may belt area.
Ito.
Tapos, pagka yung iba naman, hanggang sa may ilalim ng crotch. No? Yun ang accepted nila. Tapos yung iba naman, pagka sanayan mong nakaupo o gusto mo ng, yung iba pinuputol nila below the knee.
Below the knee.
Accepted yan. Oo. Accepted yan. Yun yung pinag-usapan yung pagka-characters na, ay hindi characters sa
Portrait.
Portraiture. Oo. Tapos yung iba, whole body na. Basta huwag mo puputulin sa may ankles kasi pangit.
Correct.
Okay, alright.
Kaya pag nakakita ako ng toys minsan na putol yung ankle, sabi ko, baka dyan nakatago yung base. No? Yung para makatayo yung figure.
Para makatayo,
So,
yeah.
may mga ganun lang kasi. Minsan, pag nakikita ko, pag maganda naman yung photo, okay lang. Pero most of the time, I won't do that. So, ako, kung mapapansin nyo, lahat ng shot ko, puro buo. Mostly buo lahat. Hanggat kaya ko buuin ko lahat. Mapopormahin ko ng buo as in walang putol. Pag puputulin ko man yan, i-extreme ko na lang talaga.
Yeah. So may preference yan, di ba? Some people gusto buo. Ako ganun din. Gusto ko rin as much as possible whole unless I do close-ups, di ba? You just want the Pero he's correct sa sinasabi niya. Portrait is head and shoulders, and then the waist, the thigh part, the leg part, yan yung medyo tricky. Kasi it will look as if, you deliberately cut the leg, which is not pleasing. So you don't cut sa may knee, like the knee, the knee part, you don't cut kasi the photo or the figure will look as if parang handicap siya, which is not that, like I said, which is not pleasing to the eye.
Yan. Well noted daw. Pero walang masters. Val, please, yan. Ano lang tayo dito. Nag-share lang.
Yeah. I know this kasi nag-PPM kami. Right.
Yan, si Val na siya.
Pero minsan kaya pwede ko kaya i-try kaya yon yung magka-crop ako, lengthwise.
Kung nagwo-work, di ba? May mga pictures na gano'n na nagwo-work.
May ginawa na ako ganyan. Pero motor. Kalahati lang.
Kalahati lang talaga.
Kalahati lang. Sinadya ko talagang kalahati lang.
May nagwo-work no?
Yes, nagwo-work. Basta marunong ka gumamit, pati paano mo angguluhan at saka yung importante dyan yung lente yung ginagamit.
Yeah. Basta
silver pagka pinutol mo tapos mukha namang snapshot lang, useless. So if you know yung paano gumamit ng tamang settings, ma-emphasize mo lang yung gusto mong ipatamaan.
Ganda.
Tama. It works. Basta you put in that much effort, you deserve credit. Diba? You deserve credit. Diba?
Ganda.
Hindi siya pwede, no photo can be 100% wrong and no photo is 100% right actually. Sorry. No photo is 100% wrong. All the photos are correct unless it's deliberately out of focus. You shot this and then out of focus and that's wrong. But all the photos that pinakita mo so far, each photographer, they put in a lot of work. It shows, diba? Except for Silver Surfer, okay?
Tablado ka talaga. Ano to, ping-pong? Anak, luto ka nga ng popcorn.
They deserve credit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Kahit yung nakaganon, yung may kaaway.
Lalo na yun, pare. Lalo na yun.
Quadruple thumbs down.
Wag mo na ipilit.
Wow.
Eto. Tell us your insights dito sa
Partner,
isang comment.
Okay.
Ganda ang dayo niya.
Kanina.
Mukhang digital tayo rin to.
Mukha nga.
Okay, since I know the character now, no? Kahit na
Wow.
wala,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Just to be clear.
Kinilig kami dun, Okay,
Okay,
go
since I
ahead.
know the character, si Kuga, okay? Okay, for me, this is one composition where it works na nasa gitna.
Okay.
Sa gitna siya, di ba? It's not rule of thirds, actually. It works. The head, actually, is not centered. It's a bit off. Leaning towards the right side. So, it's leaning a bit towards the rule of thirds, but it's still, the whole figure is still centered. It's good.
Tsaka naka-Dutch angle siya.
Naka-Dutch angle, correct.
Oo nga,
Isa pa yan. Bagay yung Dutch angle with the way he is posed. Hindi siya malalaglag. So,
Okay.
the figure is not gonna fall down. Okay? Okay. Black parts. Ito kanina pa. The black parts, the chest is dark red. Okay? The figure is dark red. But yung chest niya, this one, that part, the armpit, the arm, and the shoulder, two black. Okay? The eyes, I'm pretty sure this is edited. But unless I'm wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, no? It's too
obvious naman, Pop.
Yeah, it's too how do you say this?
Bright? Vivid?
Too bright. Diba? It's too bright. Para siyang owl. It looks like an owl. Kasi diba, if you zoom it in, diba yung eyes niya may grid? May grid yan eh. Yeah. Ayan.
Actually, kita.
Kita,
And
diba?
it's too sharp. Oh.
Yeah. Kita siya, pero yung the way it's lit, kasi part na yung character niya, nakita mo yung, if you see other pictures ni Kuga, even if they lit, ganyan yung, ito sumobra. Sobrang laki nung pagka-ilaw niya. Para sa
Intensity ba yon? Mas mataas yung intensity na ilaw, tama ba?
I think. Malaki. Basta too bright yung gitna, kahit nakita pa yung grid. Yeah, this one black. Okay. This one. Okay. This one, itong sa left. Okay, left, right. Okay, left foot. Okay, left foot. Itong part. Yeah, I think this is a limitation of the figure. Pero syempre, normally, if we do like this pose, itong front part, the half part, nakaplant yan sa ground eh. Hindi yung toe lang, di ba? So it's more of a limitation nung figure yan, I think. Pero si John Arvin ba to?
Yeah, JA.
Yeah, this is two black, itong spots two black. Even the left hand, yung going to the wrist, ayan, kinakain siya nung itim. Yan,
Okay.
kinakain nung itim. And then yung sa butt niya, this one, parang a bit sunog.
Blown out.
Yeah, this one sa butt going to the thigh. Yeah. And then yun nga, the eyes, I think it's deliberate, no? Pero parang it bothers me. I would like this a little bit illuminated lang. Lessen the intensity for me. But it's a good shot. After, I like the pose. I like the smoke. I like may ilaw niya galing here sa ilalim. Ito malakas na part. Kaya nasunog to, malapit yung ilaw niya.
Yes.
Sunog siya. So, basically, that's it.
Thank you. Tito June.
Yeah, the sunog I think works eh. Kasi may ilaw sa baba eh. And if you'll see, yung ilaw niya, tama yung temperature or hindi siya green or red. No? So, pwedeng nasa taas siya ng poste, kaya manggagaling yung ilaw sa baba. Yun yung trick na bibigay sa'yo ng photo eh. Admitted masyadong bright yung mata, pero it works for me. Para sa akin, okay siya. Ang masasabi ko lang yun nga, yung left arm niya, yung nasa kabilang arm, yan na, nag-blend na siya halos doon sa background. Ito, mahirap talaga patamaan to. Dadaptisan mo na lang na ilaw to eh. So yung kamay niya mukhang abnormal eh. Parang hindi mo makita yung form. No? Parang siyang may, hindi kita mismo yung emphasis ng kamay. Pero, siyempre, limitation niya ng kulay. Kasi black and red, at saka mahirap talaga paputukin yan, lalo na sa ganyan na
dark set.
Overall, okay naman. Okay naman.
By the way, guys, ang paputukin na
It's too
term ni Tito
contrasty,
June.
pero maganda.
Okay. too contrasty, pero okay. It works, no?
Mm.
Yung paputukin na term ni Tito Jun, by the way, is para mag-pop, para mas ma-emphasize yung figure or yung subject,
Yeah.
So, para lang sa mga
At saka
nako-confuse.
tsaka to add, no, yung regarding the eyes again, if the eyes is this bright, dapat meron yan cast sa,
Yes.
sa
Like,
face,
Sa katawan.
sa katawan.
Sa katawan.
may cast.
Sa katawan.
It's, diba? So it's too bright na the face, the mouth is still bluish. Dapat yan may red cast.
May red.
Dapat nag-spill.
Dapat nag-spill. Exactly, that's the correct term. Dapat nag-spill siya.
Nice. Alright.
So if you lower down the intensity, I think mas okay siya. But again, user preference siya gawin ganyan. It works.
Nice. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year, Ryan Lapus. Ipamimigay na natin
New Year.
ang figure na binigay mo.
Buti
Sure.
lang sinabi mo, Chris. Buti lang sinabi mo
Yeah.
kanina. Kaya hinahayaan ko si Kuya Jun at si Papa P gumamit ng mga term ng puputukin eh. Eh, parang kinakabahan ako baka all throughout the broadcast pagka ako gumamit ng term na yun, maging bastos tayo bigla eh.
Grabe, palibasa lalaki na tuloy ang term na.
Natatakot ako. Mas maigi sila yung magsabi nun kaysa sa akin manggaling. Kinakabahan ako eh. Kinakabahan talaga ako. Humingo na nga ako kanina kay Silver Surfer eh. Tapos mahalo.
Yan, thumbs down. Ilang thumbs down na yan.
Alam mo, feeling ko lang si Kuga kung meron siya ng Tri-Chaser 2000.
Ano, sorry?
Yung Tri-Chaser 2000.
Yung motor.
Hanap ka na ng group bukas,
Yun yung pangalan ng motor niya eh. Diba? Tao dito.
Pero is correct. Basta a dark figure, you have to make it pop.
Okay.
Si Kuga kasi maganda yung accent because red siya, diba? It's red and black. Parang Chicago Bulls, red and black. But you have to make it pop.
May gold pa nga eh, no?
May gold accent pa siya. So yung pulang armor niya, you have to make it stand out the color.
Actually, ang ganda ng sinabi niyo yan. Dahil meron tayong black figure up next.
Black.
Yan.
Pops, go ahead.
Partner, go. Go, partner. Sige.
Tito Jun, ikaw muna.
Ang close-up mo, yung mata, may mga hotspots ako kagad nakita. Ayan o. May mga hotspots sa nakita. Kung ako kasi, pag ganitong mga delikadong figures, I will like this at the back. Para yung hotspot na ganyan may iwasan. Kasi lahat ng angulo niya makukuha niya kasi concave yan eh. So pag inilawan mo yan sa likod, mas makikita mo pati highlights na tong figure. At the same time, yung background niya na background siya nag-ilaw works for me kasi nga lumitaw siya yung lines niya, no? Pero yun nga, yung sa mata, kitang-kita yung highlights nung ilaw, kung saan galing yung ilaw. And again, this is light coming from below. No? Nakikita mo yung ilaw niya eh. Pati yung sa highlight niya sa likod is coming from below. Works dahil gusto ng tao nang naggawa. Yung okay naman.
Right.
Pero I'd prefer na meron na siyang ilaw sa likod, nag-rim pa siya. Ako, that's just personal for me. Lagi ako naghahanap lagi ng highlights ng lalo na sa mga ganitong black na mga characters. Mas masarap paputukin yan actually. Mas masarap yan pagiging pop.
Nice.
Yes, lilitaw lalo yan eh pag may mga lines yan na nasa mga arm na ganon.
Nice. Right. Oven daw yung background. Oven daw yung background. Ayan, no?
Oven yung background.
Yun lang, yung mga highlights sa mata, ingatan mo yan kasi talagang distracting sa akin yan eh, yung
okay.
mga ganyan.
May follow-up question
Kitang-kita mo yung burnout eh. Kitang-kita mo yung burn eh. Yung
I see.
Light coming from below for me is parang pang-horror eh. Para sa akin ah.
Nagkaroon siya ng mata? Nagkaroon ng mata?
Hindi pantay eh.
Hindi pantay.
Hindi pantay eh. Kung kaya niyang pantayin niya, magaling.
Yep.
Okay. Tito Jun, ang tanong ko doon is, does it work, or parang may catchlight tayong tinatawag sa mata, di ba? Na nagbibigay buhay sa mata.
Yes.
Does it work here? Or sabi mo hindi dahil hindi pantay? Okay.
No. Kasi dito, sa laki ng mata nito, yung buong mata niya, pag nilagyan mo ng catchlight yan, ang laki. Mukha abnormal. Siguro
Alright.
pwede, no, gumamit ka ng ng tawag dito, yung ring light. Na bumilog siya
Okay.
dyan, baka that will work.
Okay.
Baka. Kasi
Nice.
I've never tried using, at saka sa ganyang kalalaking mga mata
Mga
na,
mata.
papapansin mo yung mga comment na sinushoot ko, ilan lang naman meron ako, lahat
Mhm.
backlit.
Oo
Para
nga.
lang maiwasan ko yung ganito.
Para mag-even, no? Even yung
Yes,
illumination naman.
Even
yes.
pa.
Nagamit ako ng reflectors para dyan sa kanila, para yun na mag-illuminate ng mata nila. Pero hindi
I
ko
see.
itututok yung ilaw ko dyan.
I agree.
Okay.
Kasi
Thank
magkakaroon
you.
ka talaga ng blown out na
Highlights.
mga highlights. So, wala nang
Okay.
detail sa leeg. Wala
Mhm.
nang close up mo ulit. Wala nang detail sa leeg kasi nga kinain na lahat ng attention mo dun sa mata niya.
Mhm.
Pumutok masyado yung highlights niya na hindi mo na mapansin yung ibang details.
Mhm.
And I think he shot mababaw ang aperture neto.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Medyo mababaw ang aperture neto.
Nice.
Ako tatasan ko pa ng konti aperture ko, siguro mga f11, f9, f11.
Mhm.
Siguro mga 5.6 ginamit neto or 8 or below.
Okay. Nice. Good eye. Thank you so much. Tito Perry, go ahead please.
Pwede mo i-zoom out a bit?
Yes.
Yung the original.
Yes,
Okay.
Anna.
Okay, a few things yung lahat ng minention ni partner, yes. Tama lahat siya actually. Agree ako lahat. Black figure, you have to make it pop. Okay? Since I know who took this photo, even without yung comment ni Chess kanina, okay, there's a certain finish na alam ko siya nag-shoot.
Mhm.
Okay? Okay. Too many dark spots, that's one. Aside from the hot spot ng mata, no? That's one. Number two, the leg. Both legs, okay? The
Yung
left
foot
leg,
pa lang, di na makita yung foot.
yes, hindi makita yung
Ayun.
foot. Correct.
Oo, di na makita yung foot.
Correct. Pero yung left leg niya, medyo awkward itong pose. Itong left part. Especially going down from the knee down. Para siyang alam mo, parang, I don't know, parang gumanon yung
Mhm.
medyo awkward. I think he's trying to make the figure stand siguro. But in doing so, parang pilay siya ang dating for me. Yung okay, left, okay. Yung knee nila, is facing one direction pero yung body niya is facing okay. Waist down. The leg, there's something wrong with the leg, the position of the legs. It's a bit awkward. Okay, it's a bit awkward. Too many black spots, yes. Too many dark areas. The leg, like I said, parang ballerina yung legs eh. The way it's posed right now, para siya nagbaballet. So I don't know if yung hirap tumayo yung fig or you pose it in a way na mas kasi okay. The way you look at the figure right now, he's carrying a sword and a bow. So medyo parang he's walking, should be like walking or parang I'm ready to go to the battle. So I think itong leg is not the right pose for this type of gusto niya ipakita.
Okay.
Okay? Tapos yung yun nga, kinain yung leg. The background, I have nothing to say with the background kasi the figure is separated naman. Separated.
Okay.
Pwede mo i-zoom in a bit?
Sure. Saan part?
Yeah, I just want to see the top half, head to waist. Okay. Okay, wait. Up konti, please. Okay. Okay, yung sword niya, okay, he can hide this siguro a bit. Okay. I think the sword is masyadong, again, user preference, no? Probably deliberately ganyan ginawa ni Chess, pero I think masyadong nakaganon. The hand, you see this small letter V sa hand? Yan. Pwede mong iwasan yan by clicking it back. Back mong ganon. make the sword a little bit backwards. Para siyang hindi, kasi lumalabas, naging accessory siya ng ulo here, itong dulong part.
Okay. Here.
So maganda yan, siguro, although I guess sadya nga niya yan, pero baka pwede mong ilabas ng konti lang to create a bit of depth.
Paano ulit, Papa P, paano ulit yung sa braso ng gano'n?
Ito. Di ba yung hand, nakita mo to?
Mm-hmm.
Yung sa'yo.
Paano dapat ilalayo?
Ano dapat ilalayo?
So, sorry, go ahead.
Put a little bit more depth.
Okay.
It's user preference yan.
Ako baga malapit, no? Tama ba?
Yeah, tumikit sa ulo dito, para lang maiwasan niya ito. Kasi itong V, parang putol lumalabas. I mean, it's not his fault kasi it's the way the figure is, is made, diba? It's not his fault. Pero, ibababa mo yan, ikakak mo ng ganun pabalik, lalabas ng konti yung espada, it should work.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, Papa P, alam mo na, pag nakikita ko yung biceps mo, natutulala ako eh. Sorry, Papa P, na
Pero yeah. At saka
sure.
I think it's yung finish, the whole picture, I don't know how to put it in right words, parang may haze, the whole photo. I know it's sadya because that's parang signature niya, pero parang may haze for me. Siguro once in a while you wanna break out of your comfort zone, do something different. It's a black figure, you make it really pop out. Talagang
kung wala haze.
Puputukin mo talaga lahat ng kulay and everything. Kasi black na siya, tapos nalagyan mo ng haze pa. Parang nilagyan mo ng cellophane, photo, or tracing paper, parang ganun na lumalabas. You make it more. Guys, sabi ni partner, you make it pop out talaga. Black yan lumalabas ngayon para siya naging grayish Actually, grayish.
Alam mo,
editing style siguro na yan.
Yeah,
editing style na yan.
Alam mo, parang nabanggit mo kanina yung sa legs, Papa P. Alam mo yung naalala ko dito sa post na to. Alam mo yung parang generic na post ng mga babae pag picturean.
Actually, similar.
Alam mo yung parang pagpapusa parang tipong
yeah. At saka you notice yung from the knee down. Yung angle nung from the knee down,
hindi na makita halos yung paa.
Yes, yung nasa likod niya parang naka-rotate ng okay. Wala kasi siyang curve. Pantay siya, see? 'Di ba pantay? Wala siyang curve, so you cannot differentiate the front from the back. Mahirap.
Must be the figure's fault.
Yeah, it's the figure na yan. It's exactly the figure. Pero those are small details na naman. Overall, it's a good pose. I feel that the leg is awkward. It's a good pose. I like yung medyo astig yung dating ng pose niya actually. I like. And then parts of the figure well lit, but there are a lot of black areas. So, yun lang. Kasi common mistake yan. Plus yung sasabi ni partner the highlights. Yan ang problema ni Kamen because the eyes are so big.
Makakatch niya talaga, no? Catch light kung catch light.
Tapos concave pa yan. Kaya reflectorize pa yan. Tawag dito, maraming masasagap lalo yan.
So nagmukha siyang literally may parang eyelids na yung isa mahabang ganun.
Kung kaya niyang pantayin yan actually, yung puti na yan, kaya niyang pantayin yan, I think it will work
Yeah.
Oo nga, no? Magmumukhang mini eyelid. Mini iris. Bale.
Total na banggit mo doon sa yung sa mga pag nag-shoot ka ng mga halimbawa sa mga motor, yung headlight ng motor. Usually nakikita ko mismo yung mga spread I mean, ganung method yung ginagamit mo, yung
oo. For sa mga motor nga, sa mga ganun details.
Pakiulit, Kaloy?
Yung mga motor na wala si Papa P, pag pinipicturean mo.
Hindi, I guess it works the same, no? Headlights.
I mean, Kuya Jun, yung halimbawa sa mga headlights ng sasakyan ng kotse na, hindi na motor,
Kunwari ito. Headlights.
I mean, do you use yung same method ba doon, Kuya Jun? Yung sa halimbawa, kay Toyota or
Pantay.
Mga client mo na nag-shoot ka ng mga sasakyan. So, do you use that method? Kasi reflector siya, di ba? may reflectors na. Kung
Oo
parang,
nga, hindi siya
Kung studio ang pinag-uusapan, nasa studio yung sasakyan, safe ka.
controlled.
Kasi control mo yan eh. Pero pag nasa elements yan, kung anong tumama dyan, wala ka na magagawa. Ang kotse naman, maliit na part na lang yung headlight eh. Hindi ka tulad nito, ang laki ng mata eh. Usually, di ba, the eye is the window of your soul. Kaya lahat tayo, di ba, maski na mag-focus ka ng camera, sa mata mo kung pinofocus. Gusto mo sharp lagi yung mata. Pagka nakita mo yung tulad nito, actually, una ko napansin yung ilaw kagad sa mata niya eh. Kasi talagang kitang-kita ko yung, sabi ko nga kung kaya niyang pantayin yan, yung parang slit doon sa mata, okay sa akin yan eh. Except for doon sa leeg nga niya na talagang nawala ng detail. Wala halos detail eh.
Right.
Kasi nga, sabi ko sa partner, medyo wash out siya, black pa, para tuloy parang naging muddy yung nasa bandang neck area.
Nice.
Tapos kita mo yung dalawang hilaw sa mata niya. So, natatakaw yung attention mo, kinakain na kaagad.
Tsaka siguro partly, no, I think baka lalong kinain yung black spot because of yung finish ng editing. Hula ko lang yan. I mean, I'm not,
Maaari.
I'm not very good with Photoshop or I'm just, but I think siguro if it's like a regular, hindi yung parang hazy type yan, I think may detail na labas. So maybe nabagayan yan.
Yes, may binabagayan yan.
May binabagayan.
Alright. Teka, nagluluko lang ang aking camera, ang aking PC, pero last 2 shots tayo. Alright, teka. Bago ang lahat, sa mga gustong manalo nito, kung nakikita nyo pa rin naman ako. Yan.
nandiyan ka pa.
Sayang, di tayo pwede sumali, Paps
Oo nga eh.
Oo nga, sayang. Hindi, may special. Next week kasama kayo dahil kasama naman kayo. Ang pwede nyo mapanalunan is galing sa Sourcing LA Collectibles na Stormtrooper. Since both of you are Star Wars fans, diba? Pwede kayong sumali doon. Qualified naman kayo doon. Dito, in line with MMF, tawag doon? Spider-Man. Sorry, MMF tuloy. Teka, nagluloko lang ang aking... Sorry.
Alam mo, tingin ko kaya siguro hindi mabenta ngayon na MMF kasi wala akong entry ngayon taon na to eh. Walang entry ngayon si Vice Ganda. Kaya hindi ngayon mabenta.
Yari tayo dyan.
Yung mga nagko-comment na to, bukas wala nang grupo yan ha.
Feeling ko rin.
Pwede nakita alternation.
Ito kay Kuya Alan.
Surfer.
Again, thank you Tito P. Thank you Kuya Jun for staying with us almost 2 hours and a half. Nag-enjoy ako kahit kanina pa ako nagugulpe sa Silver Surfer shot ko.
Gusto mo yan eh. Teka.
Pero yung since online si Chess, no, ang suggestion ko lang, Chess, don't limit yourself to the same exactly the same finish. Try different things. Kasi what works for one doesn't work for the other.
True.
Maybe try shooting something else.
Yeah.
Diba? Totally try shooting something else. Wala sa character mo mag-shoot ng waifu, shoot ka ng waifu. Magbabago shoot mo, sigurado.
Agree.
Maganda na banggit mo yan, Kuya Jun, ha? Halimbawa, ikaw pag nag-shoot ka ng waifu, anong preference mo na yung mood pag waifu?
Napapansin nyo siguro, pagka waifu ko, puro light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Di ba? Light and airy. Pagka action shot talaga.
Nice.
Magamit ako ng iba-ibang elements para ma-justify ko yung gusto kong story na i-relay.
Nice.
Tsaka tama si partner. Let's say like ako before, I used to shoot Marvel DC. So it's a different environment. And then nakatry tayo ng Motoko, which is waifu nga, diba? So again, it's a different setup kasi babae. It's harder kasi babae, diba? So you have to make it mixing. And then Kamen Rider is different naman because costumes naman sila. So there
you will rethink and rethink. You will keep on rethinking your shooting.
I mean,
ganda nun.
Going back, Papa P, kamusta naman ang pakiramdam na nag-shoot ng mga Kamen Rider? Gusto ko lang malaman yung insight.
Actually, coming from
kasi
DC
diba,
to
ngayon DC, tapos usually si Superman, tsaka si Prime.
Dati actually,
Diba?
Robos.
kamusta naman sa'yo ang experience mo? Are you happy?
Hindi pa niya nasushoot lahat. Yun ang sigurado.
Hanggang
You know,
2025 yan,
interesting.
pare.
Oo nga. It's interesting because all sorts of different costumes, different suits, different costumes. Tapos yung figures, may kanya-kanyang detail. The face, the body, down to the accessories or what. Ang tinatry ko right now, since I'm starting to shoot ganyan, is I don't watch, I am not watching that much Kamen. Kasi I don't want to get influenced with, you know, how they are shot. So I want to do what I want to do first. And then after that, sige, try to do this, you know, standing, put the figure, patayuin mo dyan, you know, post this like that. And then after that, I'll watch, look at some reference poses, and then try to, you know, do my own.
Para si Tito JV din. Di ba? His own take sa, kunwari, kay Gord, kay Heat, no?
Yeah.
Kasi totally, wala akong alam sa KR.
Ayun, no?
So,
very same.
Kung ano yung motor na meron ako dito, ilagay ko sa background. Sige, bahala kayo dyan. Diba? Let's check out, Kaloy.
Let's
check out, Kaloy. Nabanggit lang yung motor, makikik ka na naman.
Hindi, kasi tao dito, buti pa si Kuya Jun, yung Kamen Rider niya, may motor.
Grabe to.
Parang if you look at Kamen Rider shots ng mga Toku group and then sa IG, 'di ba? So may kanya-kanya silang some of them or a lot of them they base it on the show or in the movie, 'di ba? Ako, I don't want to do it like that because it's going to be the same. Walang different, you know, there's no way to differentiate you from them. So you want to create your own style or your own take, 'di ba? You use them for references, for inspiration, yes. Like for example, si Mix, pag napansin mo si Mix, all his shots para magazine type with all the inscriptions, magazine or poster box shot types, 'di ba?
Si Carl magaling.
Yeah. Ganda
Salbakuta.
Yes. Ganda yung mga niya.
Salbakuta yung nakasulat sa gilid. Oo.
Pero siya, the way naka-layout siya, parang he thought of, before he did the shot, naisip niya, I'm gonna put words here, 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 and here. And then he made the shot, layout, put the words. Naka-layout siya. So maganda siya. It's a magazine type shot. So if you see a photo like that, Mix Jimenez yan. Diba? Automatic Mix Jimenez. If you see somebody else doing it, you're gonna see Mix Jimenez pa rin yan. That guy was inspired by Mix. I mean, to be honest, diba? If I do something like that, or si partner, if he does something like that, we put words, that's Mix. He started it, but he doesn't own it. You know? I mean, we can do it. Diba? There's nothing to do it. He doesn't own it.
Yeah.
But you know for a fact that the reason why you did it is because of him.
Inspired by
him. So, but I want
directly or indirectly.
Yes, directly or indirectly. So I want to create a different, kasi ang Toku is a different audience. Diba? Marvel, DC, Transformers, different audience. True. So right now, let's say nagpo-post ako ng Toku, I get comments from people that I don't know. People that I don't, you know, I don't even know them. Parang suddenly, nice shot, man. Thanks. And then, you know, lalawak na yung yung parang audience base mo. And
hopefully may motor na. Parang gano'n.
Naipasok mo pa talaga yun. Ito, panalunin muna natin sila ng isang prize dito. For the people who are watching right now, if you're ready, the question is, kanina pa namin siya binabanggit, ano ang pangalan ng aso ni Tito Jun? Ano ang pangalan ng aso ni Tito Jun? That's it. Easy. Diba?
Dalawa to.
Hindi, yung kanina pa natin binabanggit. Isa lang binabanggit namin kanina pa.
Hindi na patahol dyan si... Ayoko muna sa gilid.
Dapat hindi kayo bano sa pagsagot.
Yan. Yeah. Cute to. Yung cute to.
Cute. Ang nanalo, hindi man siya nakapag-submit, pero nauna na. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations kay El Rey Ferraris.
Si Bernard, olats na naman?
Hindi, sabi niya sus easy. Kaso hindi sumagot agad.
Wala. Olats na naman talaga.
Anyway, El Rey, congratulations. Usap tayo dito.
Lagyan natin clap. Sagay na natin yung clap ngayon. Sagay na lang natin yun.
Oo nga, no? Nagamit natin. Alright,
Pero,
last...
alam mo,
Yeah,
kuya,
sorry,
si
go ahead.
Bono from U2, no? Tama? Kuya Jun?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Alam mo yung favorite ng ate ko yan, may nakikinig pa ako dati, Joshua Tree, yung sa ano.
Ano gusto mo palabasin?
Hindi, bago pa kayo magka-revealan ng edad.
Magaling ang YouTube, magaling ang YouTube.
Magaling. Lodi
kilala
natin
ko to.
mga yan. Yan. Gusto
Kilala.
niya makita yung
Partner, sige.
perspective niyo dalawa.
Kilala ko to.
So, Tito Jun, ikaw muna siguro.
Yeah. I like it. Shashinean ko pa ng konting ilaw yung mukha niya.
Mhm.
Yun lang.
Yun lang.
Yun
Talaga?
lang.
Okay,
Yan,
nice. Alright.
Yun lang, sige.
Tito Perry, ikaw naman.
Okay, kilala ko kasi yung kilala ko to Nakita ko na before actually.
Mhm.
Actually,
Mes ko ba yan?
Yak.
hindi. Walang Nightwing na
Hindi,
mesh ko.
custom to. Actually, custom to.
Kay Dek ito, kay Dek.
Kay Dek.
Bago niya inano to, actually I saw several variants na itong shots. Pinakita niya sa akin.
Oh.
Mostly it's the background na nagdi-differ. And a little bit of light exposure lang. Okay. This guy, the one sitting on the floor, yung half part niya is blurred, but the bottom part is medyo matalas.
Sharp.
Medyo matalas. So maybe I would rearrange him in such a way na sumama yung pagka-blurred niya dun sa rest of the body, no? And probably yung position ni Nightwing, okay, if you look at the photo right now, si Nightwing is nasa yung itong gitna, break it into grids, Nightwing is nakaganon banda dito. Whether you place him here or in the center or a little bit here, it works. Again, preference. Ito, if you put this at the center, si Nightwing mismo sa center, because of these two guys, these two goons on the side, I think lang, mas dynamic ang galing. Yeah. Okay, lumalabas, he has 4 figures. That's goon here. And yung pinaka-back, the blue guy, forget it. Wala na yan. Parang background na siya. So let's concentrate on the 3 figures. Nightwing and the 2 goons. Kung gusto mo symmetrical, like si Vicente Lim, madalas siyang ginagawa ito. Pag napansin mo, symmetrical siya, you move Nightwing a little bit paatras. Yeah, paatras mo siya sa gitna. Kasi itong dalawa on the side will serve as the, parang magiging symmetrical yung tatlo. Parang one row. Yan.
Okay.
Pero all that, okay siya.
Nice.
Like yan. Nightwing, Surfer.
Yan, speaking of thumbs down, baka ito thumbs down niyo ba to? Hi daw ang PN Sir J, sabi ni Rafi. Gising pa. Good evening sa'yo. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Alam mo, Chris, maganda nasimulan natin this year. Maganda yung next set naman siguro si Rafi at si
Christian Cabrera. Ryan Lapus. Alin man sa kanilang tatlo, di ba?
Oo, naman sa kanila. No?
Pero kung si Rafi, 3 a.m. ang start nyo kasi dolo, tulog yan. Maaga na tutulog.
Ayun. Hindi baka magsisiga pa pag ganun, di ba? Pag alas 3.
Nagwawalis.
Hindi na, Kuya Jun, alam mo naman, hindi na kaya magwalis siya, makunat na likod.
Ayun.
Magwawalis yan pag may wine, pare.
Ayun nga, no? Thank you, Edwin, sa pag-drop by. Alright, last shot na natin. Ito gusto lang, bago sa toy photography, pero gusto makakuha ng perspective.
Oh.
Yeah.
Partner, go ahead.
Okay. Si It ba to?
Siya naman, Pennywise.
Pennywise, okay. I would love to see this photo colored. Because si Pennywise, makulay. Di ba? Red, blue, I think may yellow ba siya? Yung black and white theme right now, I'm not much into black and white, no? It works for me as a mood for a horror setup. It works siya parang old school black and white movies, mga ganyan. The right side of the face, kinain Madilim masyado.
Hmm.
Okay. Hindi siya, yeah. Medyo, yeah. Right, okay. Number 1 is the right side na kinain.
Mhm.
Maganda sana yung teeth nyo, kitang-kita, oh. And then the left eye, yeah. Teeth
Mhm.
niya. Pero ito, kinain totally. That's one.
Mhm.
Number 2, parts of the arm, kinain. And then number
Mhm.
3, this one on the front of the figure, yung parang white thing,
Mhm.
parang medyo distracting.
Okay.
If it's all smoke, it's good. Pero I don't know what this is or how this came out to be.
I see.
Grainy yung photo or hazy yung
Yeah,
photo.
it's too grainy actually.
Yeah,
Too grainy.
hazy. Nawala yung detail
Mhm.
ng costume niya. I think mataas masyado yung f-stop niya. Siguro pwedeng babaan ito, mga 11 siguro.
Mhm.
Para to bring out more detail, para mas maging in focus. Pero I would love, I mean, black and white works. I would love to see this in color. Ganda siguro yan. Putok yung kulay niya pag colored siguro. Kung siya
I
yung
see.
Pennywise character thing, yung parang
Mm.
clown. Yan, di ba? Yung clown.
Siya. Although ang kulay niya is brown, red siguro dahil sa makeup,
Okay.
pero
Okay.
yun,
Not
yun so
familiar
far.
with the character. Pero alam ko lang na, yeah. Pero yun.
Mhm.
But the mood, yung gusto niyang mood na i-project,
Mhm.
if this was a Halloween entry, it works for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, Halloween entry
Mhm.
works. Sayang lang
Actually,
ito.
I think it was a Halloween entry sa GeeksClicks dati.
Oh,
Yan.
okay.
Yeah.
Sayang lang itong black portion talaga.
Ako, ako sa akin lang, pangit siya kasi mess ko yan eh. Yak. Yun lang sasabihin ko ah.
Mesko.
Ito, Mesco ba ito?
Mesko yan.
Okay.
Hindi ako nag-shot niyan pero yan.
Okay. Kung napapangitan ka dito, mas pangit yung Silver Surfer. Mas pangit yan.
Yari.
Basag.
I'm good.
Tito Jun.
Ano tong kinakain niya? Is that a hand?
It is a hand.
Yung hand, dapat sana pinraise niya kasi yung hand ang nag-cast ng shadow sa mukha doon sa left side. Doon sa right side.
Mhm.
No, kung inanggulo na yan na magmumukha lalong kamay na nakaharap, and then it will save him the trouble na nag-cast ng shadow sa mukha, no? Lalabas yan, baka may mga highlights pa na ganyan. Mas interesting yon, no? Kasi totally kinain na nga, wala nang detail sa right side ng face eh. Pag yung hand, ginanon niya siguro yan, siyempre from the perspective ng ilaw, baka lumitaw yung ibang ilaw sa left side na sa right side ng mukha, magkakaroon pa ng point of interest at mas magiging visible pa yung hands. So that will work two ways, no? I think the black and white works sa mood na gusto niyang palabas. I just find it too grainy.
Okay.
Too grainy. Baka tas yung puti na pinoint out ni itong parang boat na nasa lower side niya. Hindi ko alam kung ano yan, no? Pero it takes so much attention.
Yeah.
Itong puti na to.
Yeah.
Alright.
It takes so much attention na your eye keeps going back and forth doon sa dalawang images na yan.
Okay. Yan, tama si Ian Arnold. It's from Cat's Eye. Bago sa toy photography.
Kay Cat ito.
Kay Cat to.
Kay Cat to, tas hindi siya sumama kanina. Wala, Cat.
Ito yung colored version niya pala. Yan.
Ito, ang ganda.
Yan.
Yeah.
Dito.
Tingnan nyo, pansinin nyo yung light coming from below. That means, that signifies horror talaga.
Yeah.
Nice.
That signifies horror talaga.
Yeah, thank you daw. Marami pang kakainin pero noted yan, sabi. Ayan. Ito shot ko naman to. Pero hindi kasama yan, sorry. Pero hindi, pinakita ko lang may kulay. Kumbaga, yun lang purpose natin dito.
Pero maganda to, pero mess ko lang talaga. Yak.
Hindi, pwede mo ibalik sandali yung colored.
Sure. Ay, yung colored. Sige.
Yung colored.
For reference.
Yeah. Yung tama.
Bakit banlag talaga yung image? Banlag talaga.
Medyo ganun talaga yung mata niya. Yeah.
Pero ito, sobrang powerful yung dating. Yung ilaw na sinasabi ni partner coming from the down, pansinin niyo mga pictures ni Batman. May ilaw siya palagi under. Madalas. to show it kasi 'di ba ano siya, parang depict sa kanya parang The Dark Knight, yung
horror. Medyo may pagka-horror siya. Pagbabasahin mo yung talagang original
or
character niya.
tama.
Oo.
Tapos
Creepy
ito,
talaga yan.
tama. Tapos pwede niyan lagyan ng ilaw sa likod to para yung buhok na ito yung kasi itong ulo kinain, no?
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Oo. Para lumitaw, magkaroon ng outline sa likod. Ito yung buhok. Yan. Pwede yung ilaw sa harap. Sobrang okay. Kahit hindi ka sumama, sobrang okay. Ito, kinain, no? Para siya naging part of the background na nawala yung buhok. Alam mo, parang chinap mo yung ulo.
Alam mo, Papa D, kaya lalong hindi sumasama si Kat kasi lagi mo tinatakot Kaya ayan tuloy
Papaluin ko talaga.
Ayun na. Papaluin.
Lalo kanina, nagpakita mo pa ng sayote sa binti mo kanina.
Grabe,
lalo
takot na
matatakot yun. Tao dito.
Yan,
takot na.
Ito mo yung profile picture ni Kat, natakot talaga.
Ay,
napahawak sa bibig Ganyan.
Ayan horror na horror.
Takot talaga.
Horror. Yan. Same day kasi naming shoot to at saka yung isa. Yan. And
pero maganda. Yung black and white talaga, it works. Yan nga. Actually, hindi ko rin naisip to. Akala ko una kanina, kinakain niya buto. Kamay pala, buto pala. Kami kamay pala, akala ko buto.
May ano kasi yun tao dito doon sa pelikula, yung bagong version na yung napanood ko, hindi yung luma. Hindi ko na naabutan yung luma. May lumang version yan
Intention ba ni Kat talaga to make this look grainy? Picture grainy?
I think so, yes.
It's way too much. It's way too much.
It's way too
At saka yung puting talaga bothers me. Itong bag, yung boat.
Actually,
parang boat,
background yan. Hindi siya foreground. Nagkataon.
Background.
Background siya. Ano yan, yung tawag doon, yung mini bonsai, tapos yun yung flower pot, pang background lang sana.
Pero ginagawa niya yung attention kasi dun sa guy because it's too big. It's too wide. Tapos kasi black ito If this was colored, baka hindi masyadong punado siya. Pero since it's black and white, you only see 3 colors, black, white, and gray, diba? So ito, kinain niya kaagad portion of the photo. Yung black and white
artsy daw, sabi ni
talaga pag may edad na, yan ang mga gusto sepia, ganyan.
Tama.
Sepia.
Grabe. Hindi ba pwede kay Gramps na may sepia?
I'm just saying.
Oo nga naman, facts lang yan. Facts lang.
Yung mga circa 1940s pinanganak tulad ni Gramps, Rafi.
Sepia talaga. Yun ang norm.
Kasama talaga yun. Yung mga tipong nagigising ng 3 a.m. tapos nagsushoot.
Nagwawalis. Nagpapausok ng mangga.
Si Gramps. Walang tatalo kay Gramps.
Grabe.
Kamay ni Georgie.
Kamay ni Georgie yung kinakain niya.
Sa movie. Yung pangalan ng
si Chris yung tiga-post, siya may kasalanan. Joke. Si Chris.
Nasisi pa ako.
Nasisi ka pa.
Maganda naman, hindi.
Parang narinig
ko pala mali
Ikaw pala mali. Dito.
Pero ano siya, parang ano yung sepia? Kakalokohan na naman tayo dito.
Oo nga Kanina pa yan si Tops di ba? Sa edad.
Tops yan Pero yun nga, parang just to let the people know, no?
Go ahead, please.
Yung photo, lahat ng photos that you put in so much time, so much effort, even if it's a simple snapshot, it's a good photo. All the photos that we take, even the both of us, there's always room for improvement. Kasi what we see in your photos, pag kaming dalawa nagpa-critic, you will see something na hindi namin nakikita. So, it's the same, diba? It's the same lang. What we are sharing lang is, like sa kanya, kasi he works as a professional, diba? So, yung mga binibigay niyang advices and tips like the lights, the composition, these are based on experiences from shooting so many things over the years.
True.
And and then, ang advice ko dyan is right now people are spoiled with apps, phone apps, diba? If you shortcut a photo, it may look good on the outside, pero those who know how to, those who can see through it, they will know na hilaw yung photo. Diba? You have to know the basics. You have to know why you have to set ISO 100. Why is it that the partner uses f11? Why is it that he uses 0.1 second exposure? There's a reason behind why he does that setting. Diba? You cannot guess it. It's trial and error. Number one, you learn it. Number two is trial and error. Number three, hours and hours and hours of practice yan. You cannot get one thing right. Ang problem with some of the toy photographers right now, they rely too much on apps. Diba? Parang try to get it right from the camera, straight out of the camera, try to get it as perfect as you can, and then edit it with the littlest possible editing. Yan yung parang good workflow to start with. You get the basics right. Even if you use a phone, okay, bigyan mo ng phone si partner, let him shoot with the Samsung phone, he's still gonna come out with spectacular photos. Why? Because he knows the basic. Diba? And then, parang old cliche na sinasabi na, lighting is the key. Yeah, it's true naman. Diba? Photography is about light. It's true. But without the proper knowledge, without the proper fundamentals, the photo, magiging, hindi siya right. Ilaw. Ano ilaw sa English? Raw? Yeah. It's not going to be right. Diba? A lot of people make that mistake na thinking that if, I shoot it like this, even if it's wrong lighting, there's PixArt or Snapseed that I can correct later. That's parang it's a wrong workflow yan. If you ask. Yeah. Study the basics. Diba? Learn to ask. Dami YouTube pa lang, diba? Parang you can get a lot of knowledge sa YouTube pa lang.
Ganda nun. Thank you so much. Actually, I was about to ask final message, but thank you, Tito P. Tito June. Yes. Sige po.
Wala na ba? Tapos na?
Tapos na yun. Last na yun.
Last na yung kanina?
Last na yung kanina, oo.
Just keep shooting. Wala naman tayong sekreto talaga eh. Ang photography, hindi mo masasanay kung hindi mo ginagawa. Kung lagi ka nag-shoot, you will learn from your mistakes eh. Tulad ng sinabi ni partner, lahat naman yan eh. Dating error namin. No? Kaya kami nakakita ng mga mali, nakikita namin yung glare, nakikita namin yung hotspots. Kasi experience yan eh, na galing ka doon. So alam mong wag mo nang gawin. Kami naman ay nag-relay lang para sa inyo na kung maaari, kung makikinig kayo, ito yung mga tamang gawin. Not necessarily kailangan yung sundan. No, you can create your own style. Pero wag naman yung wag kayong gagaya sa iba. Make your own style. Para doon kayo makikilala.
Tama.
No, there's no secret there. Actually, YouTube University nga tawag nila, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ako, marami na ako na-share sa inyo. Sa group, no?
Para
pati mga links, no, kung sino yung mga papanoorin. Kasi ang dami mo, doon ako nagsimula din. Nood din ako, hanggang ngayon nanonood ako gabi-gabi. Bago ako, yun ang papatulog ko. Dagdag knowledge.
Yeah. Everything is parang there's no point in keeping a secret because everything is online.
Oo. Tsaka kung ang tao gutom, gagawin niya lahat eh.
Correct.
Walang imposible pag gusto eh.
Tama.
Gagawa ka ng paraan pag gusto mo. Pag ayaw mo, marami kang dahilan. Ganun lang.
Tama yan ko yun. Dapat gusto mo magkaroon ng motor ang mga Kamen Rider.
Ramdam ko yung papunta ron. Naramdaman ko yun.
Naka-ano nga eh, naka-4.
Si Jai ka hi Jai. Yeah, tama. Basta at saka when not everyone na nagpapakritik receives it how do you say this? Objectively. Same way, di ba? May iba baka hindi magustuhan the way you talk or the way we speak. It's not to berate the photos or anything, no? Tama si partner kasi we committed a lot of mistakes. I mean, he's been shooting for so long. Ako, I've been shooting toys since 2005. I think 2005 or 6 pa yata.
Ay, diba? Mas pa talaga nag-shoot sa akin kung gano'n, Pops.
Yung toys lang, sa toys. Sa toys lang. Pero sa edad hindi, sa toys lang. Pero yun nga, despite shooting for 17 years ng toys, yung knowledge ko regarding toy photography per se is like this. Sobrang liit. I have so much to learn. And a lot of posts that I see sa PTPC, sa Instagram, every post that I see, I get something out of it. I get inspired. You know, I look, I analyze, and then, oh, this is good, I can apply. This is good, I can apply. But when I try to copy a photo, let's say I want to copy a reference photo. May isang reference photo na like this. Maybe I'll copy the base. I'll copy like 70% of it, pero iibahin ko pa rin. Just na para lang hindi siya maging parang unless you are deliberately doing a comic book cover, diba? That you want to do composites na ilalagay mo yung figure, but that's different. Pero to create your own identity, syempre, you don't want na when you post something, ay, Chris Lina yan. Ay, Carlos Serra yan. Ay, Juanito Vinluan yan. Gusto mo sabihin ay, Perry Chua yan. You know, you post something, gusto mong ikaw.
Na unique.
Oo. It's not wrong to copy other people's works. It's flattering, to be honest. Diba? It's flattering. Sino bang ayaw na copying yung style? Yeah, it's okay lang. But by doing that, you'll be able to develop your own style eventually.
Yan.
Kasi mag-deviate ka. We don't edit the same way. Diba? So yung editing mo will come out like this. Even if we do have the exact same camera settings, yung editing natin is different eh. So yung output mo, output ko, output ni Carlo, iba. Iba lalaman.
Definitely.
Diba? No open.
Alam mo,
Sorry.
to add dun sa sinabi mo na halimbawa yung copying ng style. For me, halimbawa, meron ako sariling distinct na style or technique. Gusto ko, halimbawa, may other na taong kukopya sa kanya, pero kailangan mas ma-improve niya. Kasi para sa akin, so kung ba parang, para sa akin kasi parang, okay, so yung nagawa ko pala, meron pa pala siyang igaganda. For me.
True. Or his own take. Doon sa, yun nga, yung sinasabi ni Tito P. Kasi in any art form there's imitation, we can say pero siguro it's a good starting point, no? I mean sa simula
actually it's more of a inspiration, not
inspiration.
Kasi you take inspiration from other people's work, no? Ako I admire so many people na pag nakikita ko yung mga works nila, puta, na-impress talaga ako. I want to emulate. Ang gusto yung tamang term. Pero not totally copy. Parang sinasabi ni partner, you get your own take doon sa image na nakita mo, tapos put your own style. Madi-develop mo yun through years of shooting. Hindi naman yung sabihin mo overnight meron kang identity. Exactly. Hindi ganun yun.
Correct.
Hindi ganun yun. Walang shortcut doon. If you want to be better, you put on the sweat.
Yan.
Diba?
Parang not everyone are equal in terms of leveling up. Some
isa pa yan.
Some put more time than the other. Diba? Some marami ang oras, some konti ang oras. Some are naturally gifted, artistic. Ako, I'm not artistic. I have to admit, I'm not artistic. That's a weakness of mine. I'm not artistic. So, I know a lot of people, some people, several people, na yung talent niya or yung skill level niya nag-shoot up. Mark Stephen Santos. Yan siya. From day one up to the present, nakita ko kung how he improved. Partner, ang bilis, very rapid. And then he does all tangible. He wants all tangible because that's his preference. Pero ako, kung if I will give him an advice, I will say, don't limit yourself to purely tangible. Kasi you're taking out possible, you have to explore other venues. Kumbaga, sa all tangible, he's an expert. Lahat ng shots na ipoproduce Alan Parma, lahat ng shots na binibigay nila quality, kita mo na, alam mo na eh. They got the tangible part pegged down. They prefer to do ACBA style, that's their preference. Pero you cannot shut down your doors doon sa kabilang side, which is Rafi Panganiban, Christian, Ryan Lapus, si Topes, di ba? Yung mga yan, ang gagaling, di ba? I mean, si Rafi pa lang, ang daming violation, di ba? Puro screen grab. So many violations. Yan, sobra ako, bow. Diba? I bow. I mean, I have respect for both. Sobrang galing talaga.
Hindi, kanya-kanya naman ng ano eh. Kanya-kanya naman ng linya yan eh.
Linya, yes.
Specializing in digital, iba
Yeah.
specializing in practical effects. If you can combine both, why not, di ba?
Correct. That's the best of both worlds, di ba?
Yes.
Si Jose natin, si Prince Draco.
Ayo.
Diba? I mean,
Si Mang Jose.
si Mang Jose, if you see yung setup niya, wala mas special, ilaw-ilaw yan. iPad lang tinatayo, may ilaw na. Diba? Pero,
pero may identity siya eh.
Tama.
May identity siya eh.
May identity, that's one. Number two, he's artistic actually. Artistic siya. Just look at his photos. Tapos, pag nagalit yan, 20, army build na 20, mahina. Di ba?
iPad nga, ina-army build eh.
Iba. Si Jose,
iPad na pang ilaw.
Nobody messes with Jose. Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer.
Mabango din, sabi. Naiihina ako sa kagalakan, sabi ni Mark Stephen Santos.
Looking forward sa bike ni Kuga.
I mean, tayo naman din talaga as a community, we give credit where credit is.
Yan. That is true, oo. Kumaga, and that's something also that we admire sa inyong dalawa eh. Although you already share,
may babanggitin lang ako sandali lang
Sige lang.
The night we ate at Hawkers, pare. Mayroon tayong tinuruan na isang tao overnight nagbago shoot.
Yes.
Yan nga.
Wow.
I was about to go there. Ibang klase yan.
Di ba? May mga taong fast learner din.
Correct.
Sa pinag-uusapan natin.
Yes,
Bukod sa artistic, may fast learner din.
Correct.
Nakinig lang. Wala naman akong dinemo, nakinig lang.
Overnight kalokohan, di ba?
Actually, mukha pa kang hindi niya nagigets nung una eh. Sabi niya parang...
Tatango-tango lang.
Ganun lang, di ba?
Tatango-tango lang.
Tapos,
overnight, kinabukasan, pak!
Yes, iba yung impact.
Iba yun.
Iba kaagad.
So, different people, different learning curve.
Yeah.
Some are fast learners, some, takes a while, but eventually they get there. Pero yun nga, the amount of time you put in sa hobby na to will dictate your overall improvement sa craft. Diba?
Or
dedication.
Dedication, diba? If you can only allot 1 hour a week, how can you expect to be as good as this guy?
Yan.
Also, somebody who's putting 40 hours a week. So, people have to understand that, diba? Tapos, since we're on this topic na, ang suggestion ko sa mga taong na-feature, okay, don't let this get over your head. Kasi sometimes, tayo, if we get featured, okay, everyone wants to get featured. No person na ayaw ma-feature. It's an honor.
It's an honor. Diba? Yeah, true.
You get featured because somebody recognizes your work. Diba? But if you let this get over your head, na-feature ako, okay na ako sa ganitong style, ang ganitong ko, magpa-plateau ka. Dapat,
stop na yung learning.
Yes. Dapat, sabi mo, na-feature ako. So, tumaas yung benchmark ko. I have to do something that will, be better than my current...
my past work.
Yan.
Current work na na-feature ako. And hopefully, I get featured again next time sa different different venue or different parang outfit. Then, you keep on going up. Some people, they like to grind. Di ba?
Yan.
Grind, di ba? Si Gabo, si Mark, si Alan. They like to grind and the output shows. Some people are happy with taking a snapshot, comedy, post it, tawa na lahat. They're happy with that, di ba? So, kanya-kanyang satisfaction.
Yes.
You will see kung sino doon yung talaga magle-level up, di ba? Some people, that's talaga, kahit anong gawin mo sa pa-contest, talo talaga palagi. Wala tayong magagawa doon. Di ba?
Ayun nga, napakasakit nga daw, sabi niya.
I mean, add ko lang sa sinabi ni Papa P,
Sige,
yung sinabi ni JV Rowanto, yung tungkol sa mountain.
Behind every mountain is another mountain.
Yes. So, parang, yun yung magandang, yun yung nabanggit ni Papa
na parang,
P.
another challenge. I-quote ko rin si Jinaski dito eh. As he makes his own dio, sabi niya, hindi ko pwedeng babaan ng quality. So meaning, magpa-plateau ka man, alam mo na meron pa itataas yan. Kumbaga, wag ka nang bababa pa ng quality sa skill level.
Saka mas
Walang
Right,
maganda
sorry.
pa doon, huwag kang bababa sa motor. Huwag kang bababa sa motor.
Naisingit pa yun.
Ayun!
And with that, isa rin sa mga guys na sa mga gusto nating i-highlight dito is our guests tonight are really really humble and open. If you want, PM nyo lang sila, of course, not when they're busy. They're gonna reply naman at their own pace, but yeah, they're really willing for those who they see effort. So of course, show the effort, and at the same time, yeah, listen. If you ask for help, of course, pakita nyo na nakikinig din kayo, di
Oo.
ba?
I
Para
mean,
ganahan din naman ang ating mga tito na
kahit
nagbibigay
na
ng
hindi
tips.
sila nakinig, okay lang, walang it's their freedom to decide if they're gonna
Sabagay,
listen
oo
to
nga
you.
naman.
Ano,
Pero yun nga.
alam mo, Papa
Mm.
Pia, ito yung mga rare instances na medyo magdi-disagree lang ako sa'yo. Para sa akin lang. Alam mo yung parang nagturo yung tao, nakinig ka
Ah.
lang, tapos hindi mo siya i-digest. So parang sinayang mo yung oras mo, ay oras din
And
na nagturo sa'yo.
respeto, kumbaga din. Oo.
Parang gano'n na. Kasi kung parang, I mean, kayo, sa inyong dalawa, sa dami na natutunan ko sa inyong dalawa, kay Sir JV, sabi ni Rafi, Sir JV daw ang tawag ko sa'yo. Sir June.
Sir June.
Dito,
Grabe.
saka si Papa
That's
Perry.
another.
Sa dami na natutunan ko sa inyo, by heart yung mga tinuturing nyo. Talagang pinapakinggan ko talaga kasi para sa ikabubuti ko eh. Di ba?
Yeah, true.
So, hindi mo pakikinggan yung mga tinuro sa inyo.
Saka,
so, parang
sayang.
sayang mo lang yung oras. Parang,
And
diba?
sa akin din, sayang yung naging experience na nila nagkamali na dati. Kasi I'm sure that you guys had your fair share of mistakes before.
Of course.
Yun. So, having said that, sayang yung mga napagdaanan na parang, dadaanan ko na yan. So, alam ko na hindi ka magsasaksi dyan. Ito na yung gawin mo. That's what we appreciate when you give us your insights sa ganito.
Well, unless you like to learn the hard way, then go
pwede
ahead.
rin, no?
Di ba?
Oo nga, no? Try
You
ko
want to
rin.
learn by your own experience? Go ahead. Ganun lang kadali yun.
Actually,
Ganun lang kadali yun. Bibigyan ka ng payo, hindi ka makinig. That's your call.
At saka not because you had both of us here on the show, that doesn't mean we're the best ng PTPC. We're not.
Yeah.
Isa pa yan. Isa pa yan.
Are really, really good. Sobrang galing. I mean, I always tell you guys, I'm nothing. I'm just simple. My shots are simple compared to a lot of the shots that I see. Sobrang simple yung akin. Vanilla pose. Diba? Ganun lang. Walang, I mean, nothing to brag about. Diba? Isa pa, speaking of brag about, humility is a virtue. Diba? That's a famous saying. Diba? Humility is a virtue. You get featured, you brag. Diba? Walang point para magyayabang tayo because, number one, we're not gonna get rich. Number two, fame and fortune is what? Few hours, one day, that's it. The next day, it's different. Diba? Everybody's gonna repost again. Diba? Wait for the time to post again. Hopefully, they get featured. So, just always remain humble. Diba? With the more you know, you share, you remain humble. And then, give credit where credit is due. Yun lang. Give credit where credit. Parang, okay, since mas nauna ako sa PTPC kay partner, so may mga na-share ako konti, and then I see people commenting, nagpo-post sila, thank you, Sir Perry, for this, ganyan. Actually, may mga ilan na nag-post sa akin, sinasabi ko sa kanila, please do not mention my name. You don't need to thank me publicly. The fact that napakinabangan mo, I'm happy. Except for Silver Surfer, But the fact that napakinabangan mo, masaya na ako dyan. You don't need to do this publicly na. I don't need that, sabi ko. Importante, everybody gets along. We all level up. You need help, I help you. I need help, you help me. Diba? I wanna do this particular style. For example, yung eye ni Kamen, gusto ko yung style ni Mix. I'll ask him one day, Mix, how you do this? Diba? Doesn't mean that I know more than him na, you always ask me. No. Diba? Kasi, diba, you can learn from each other. Ang dami sobrang pwede matutunan dyan. It's endless. Walang katapusang learning curve yan.
I mean, right now, nandito tayo sa medyo ending portion ng ano. Alam mo yung, hindi ko kasi ma-imagine na halimbawa kasama kayong dalawa tapos hindi pakikita ni sasabihin dito. Kasi sobrang sarap yung
Yeah.
kasama dalawa personally. I
And
mean, kahit hindi tayo usapang photography, I
yeah,
don't
true,
imagine na
true.
sa akin lang personally
GV lang tayo, no? Good,
good vibes So I don't
good vibes lang.
imagine na parang sasabihin ninyo na dadalhin niyo kami sa masama. Alam mo 'yon?
Yeah.
So,
Hindi, you'll see that agad yung intent ng tao eh. So hopefully we give with good intentions, we repay what we learned, and that's actually babalik ko lang purpose ng GeeksClicks is because the community has been great to me personally, and therefore me creating the show, giving back what I learned, and matuto tayo, sabay-sabay tayong aangat, sabi nga natin. Group Bible na daw ba?
Just pay it forward.
Pay it
Walang,
forward
Yes.
yan.
sobra.
walang magaling. Lahat magaling.
Lahat
Lahat
magaling.
ng magaling.
Lahat may i-contribute kumbaga din,
Yes.
no? Yan. May kanya-kanya tayong ambag, kakulitan man,
Oh,
Kalokohan.
kalokohan.
Yun lang kaya ko i-contribute, kalokohan. Hanggang doon na lang siguro kaya ko i-contribute.
We're a mix of a perfect combination na nasa isang bowl.
yeah.
Ano.
Actually, yeah.
Perfect combination.
Tama
Ay,
siya.
i-google nga natin yung i-google natin yung kantang yan, Mayor.
Basta ano lang,
Mhm.
you non-stop sharing lang. Kasi lahat naman tayo galing sa walang alam dati. Di ba?
Yes.
Eventually, natuto tayo, share lang. Kung hindi mo man i-share, somebody will share it. Una,
Oo nga.
ikaw na i-share, di ba?
Oo.
Kung hindi mo man i-share, pwede sila mag-Google online, they're gonna learn the technique sooner or later. So, pag sinare mo, they're gonna feel, uy, okay to, mabait nag-share. Diba? Mas, and then, the pool will get bigger and bigger lang. Diba? Yun yung napansin ko. At saka yun nga, mahirap minsan magbigay ng unsolicited advice. Si partner actually, given the chance, kung gusto niya, mag-critic me privately. Like PM me, I'll tell you what's wrong. Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi, I agree with him in a sense na not all people will accept it, openly accept it. Baka may iba ma-offend sa sasabihin natin, hindi natin alam. So we try to word it out in as diplomatically wording na as possible. So, kung for example, dun sa series of photos kanina, meron kaming natamaan or meron nasaktan, we apologize for it. Except for Silver Surfer. Okay?
Deliberate yan.
Wala. Sadya yan all the way. Diba? Parang we just wanna help out since you ask
Yun
us.
nga nagbigay rin naman. Oo.
Yes, ako nabanggit ko yan sa isang GC dati. Alam ko yung pinakaunang GC na
yung collab yan.
sabi ko,
Collab,
ayoko na mag-comment, please.
Yes.
Ayoko na ayoko na mag-critic kasi alam ko yung effort ninyo in taking that toy out of the shelves and getting a picture. Alam ko more on collector talaga yung mga tao nandito. So please don't ask me to critic kasi hanggat maaari, I'll refrain from critiquing kasi baka yung iba hindi ma-take or sabihin, masyado namang technical tong si Sir. O kundi kaya, masyado namang advanced, hindi ko maintindihan. Ang daming factor no?
Lalo chat ka.
Yes, kaya sabi ko, hanggat maaari, I'll refrain from critiquing. Kung gusto nyo, wag dito, PM me personally.
Tama.
May mga tao nagpa-critic, nagbigay ako, sinundan naman, and I'm grateful for it. Kasi ang atin lang naman, makatulong para sa improvement. Yun lang naman yan eh.
Siguro lang talaga yung age kasi ngayon na nagkaroon kasi ng yung before kasi na parang praise in public, criticize in private. Kasi before, kasi ngayon sa age kasi ngayon ng technology na ang nangyayari parang parang criticize in public, praise in private ang nangyayari ngayon. I don't know, siguro baka ibang panahon lang talaga ngayon.
At saka you imagine this. You have a photo critic. So left guy, binigyan niya lahat ng pwedeng sabihin. But the right guy tells you, "Oh, that's a perfect photo." So you're gonna get confused. Diba? You're gonna get confused kasi how come this guy on the left told me na pangit ang ganito, kulang lighting, but this guy on the right finds it perfect photo? I'll get confused. So I understand yung point ni partner na, private PM, yes. Tayo one-on-one lang. Para at least, if I tell you directly, oh, this is wrong, ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Tayong dalawa na nag-uusap. Walang ibang tatamaan. Kasi iba-iba view natin di ba? So, ang view niya is ganyan, ang view ko is ganito. But both of us wala namang taong magkikritik na sisirain yung photo mo para masira yung output mo.
Oo.
Well,
Or
unless
ma-discourage ka.
unless by evil intention.
Correct.
Well,
Silver Surfer, ganyan. Pangit. Silver.
I mean, again, babalik lang tayo doon sa sinabi ni Chris kanina na from you guys, I don't see any bad intention.
Same. We see the intent immediately, so thank you. We thank you.
We don't see any bad intention. Kumbaga parang sa inyong dalawa, kita kagad namin na parang, I don't know, kumbaga sa akin lang hindi ko nag-bluetooth na naman ng utak namin ni Chris Kaya parang kita naman namin na you have good intentions for us. So I don't see the world na dapat masama.
People, and I think people see that as well. So for that, again, thank you for sharing your expertise, knowledge. Kita-kita tayo ulit sa mga group chats natin. It's I know, sorry, naparahaba ang kwentuhan natin and the shots. Pagbigay ng tips, di ba?
Oy, di ka nagpa-raffle.
Nagtapos na. Nanalo si El Rey.
Oo nga pala, si Bono,
Si Bono.
Anak, handa mo na yung dinner ko. Gutom lang ako. Di pa nag-aapunan.
Oo nga, grabe kayo. Napahaba yung usapan.
Ang sarap kasi na kwentuhan. Sobrang sarap, bro. Sobrang sarap. Wait, Axel, you say it. You say it na. Axel Perry.
Daddy.
Sabi mo na muna.
Daddy.
Sabi mo na.
Yari ka. Pero anyway,
Go.
Motor, grabe talaga.
Train. Wala motor!
Si Mark is, before we end, si Mark is yung admin ng Toku, right? Lumbang?
Mark Lumbang, yes. Mark Evan
admin,
Lumbang.
kasi nakita ko comment niya kanina.
Abangan daw niya yung motor ni A.
Motor, sige. Hopefully, makakuha tayo. Hopefully. Try.
Wala pa ba?
Wala.
Ay, sorry. Wala pa. Ayan. Tulungan natin si Tito Perry magkamotor. Hashtag
Let's try.
motor for Tito Perry.
It's interesting. Try.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tito Jun.
Thank you sa oras niyo.
I mean, kahit ito 3 oras na to, nakakabitin pa rin na makasama kayo. Uncle Perry, Kuya Jun. Sobrang So yan, ano ba?
Thank you.
Salamat. Ayan. People appreciate that.
Thank you.
Again, see you guys next week. Si Carl Ortega po ang guest natin next week. So, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari dito.
Right.
Anyway, we'll see you guys soon. Paalam. Bye.
Sabi na,
Walang motor.
Walang motor. Paalam, guys.
Bye.